everybody, and welcome back to another episode of the It's Hard to Explain podcast. I'm, of course, Adam, of course, and I'm joined with my usual co-hosts, Jake, Kagan, and Ethan from left to right.
Hello.
Yeah.
Hello.
You'll notice, you're seeing this episode after, October's already ended, but there's still Halloween decorations. What's the deal with that?
Yeah.
We hope you guys had a good Halloween, though.
Yeah.
We haven't, as of this recording, the Halloween hasn't happened yet. So,
as of this recording, Halloween's still 6 days away.
Yeah.
6 days away.
We're recording October 25th.
Yeah, our last episode was the Halloween candy tier list. We had a lot of fun with that. Hopefully you guys enjoyed that one. And today we are trying something a little different. Again, we keep switching things up on you. But fun little backstory to this episode in particular.
This
last
is our
year,
episode that got away.
last year we tried to do this
Like a fish.
we shut up. Last year we tried to do something similar with the same kind of topic, not the same structure. We recorded the whole thing. We still have the recording. It did not pan out. The last 20 minutes or so to that episode were actually pretty interesting because we talked about kind of unrelated things. The topic was the ocean. And this is going to be an ocean, horrors of the ocean iceberg episode. So we're going to try our hand at an iceberg. But last time we didn't have that structure, and we just kind of talked about our love of the ocean, our fears of the ocean, and it was too wide of a net, I think.
Yeah.
Like fishing.
Yeah.
I feel like there's gonna be a
Again,
lot
if
of
this is how it's gonna be the whole
fish-related
episode, I'm gonna lose it. I'm gonna lose it. But it didn't pan out. It was a stinker. The last 20 minutes we ended up talking about like shitty ocean creature horror movies or something like that, like Sharknado. Or that was a fun conversation, but everything leading up to that was very stilted, and we were like, this is not it, man. So it never saw the light of day.
It didn't deserve. Your ears didn't deserve to suffer that. So.
It's like
Yeah, you're
one
welcome.
of two episodes that haven't seen the light of day, right?
Yeah.
And the other one is extremely entertaining, but it was too inappropriate.
More on that maybe another time, because I really like that episode. It's very, very funny, but it's just
it was rough.
it's probably best if it doesn't see the light of day for now.
Wait for us to upload it on like X Hamster or something.
I was gonna say like a Patreon or something.
No,
but
I think X Hamster's appropriate.
maybe.
Maybe.
There's an AI tab, right? Or something. I don't know. Anyways, I really wanted to do this episode again out of spite because we're going to crush it this time. It's going to happen.
Not if I have anything to say about it.
Don't do that. This is going to be fun. I'm excited. We're
ruin
having
it.
fun. What?
This is fun.
I'm going to ruin it.
Don't
Yeah.
do that.
He's going to ruin it with his shitty fishing puns.
Or 6, 7.
Like fishing.
But before we get into today's episode topic, how are we doing, boys?
I
Couldn't be worse.
I had to go get a CAT scan the other day.
How did that
Really?
go?
What was wrong with your cat?
A lot of things, actually.
I hate you sometimes. I had to get a CAT scan because they noticed a growth on one of my ribs, and they're like, "That's odd. Hope it's not cancer." And I still don't know if it's cancer.
You don't know? Well, it's probably going to take time for them to get results.
But they think it's just he called it a bony island. So it's just like cartilage that is solidified on like one of my ribs. It's harmless.
It's just extra bone.
Yeah.
I get something similar in
Fucking
like
milk you're drinking. It just fucking coalesces
That's why you're so
into...
dense.
Yeah, I get something similar. I have like fatty deposits like under my right under my skin and my arm that are just like little lumps, and I've gone to the hospital to get them like checked out before, and like it's just like, no, it's just a fatty deposit. You're fine. But if it starts to hurt or like it inhibit the movement of your arm, then probably come back. And I was like, gee, thanks.
Yeah, but when
Very reassuring.
When I pulled up there, it was like 2:30, and they're like, "Have you had 32 ounces of water?" And I was like, "No one told me I needed to do that." And they're like, "Have you eaten?" It's like, "Yeah." They're like, "When?" And I was like, "Probably around like lunchtime. I don't know." So she gave me 2 water bottles, and I chugged them in like 15 seconds,
I wonder what the water is for.
just to help flush your system out.
Oh, okay. It's meant to absorb the radiation.
Yeah, but then they pumped me full of like so many liquids, like saline and like contrast and all this other stuff. It just helps you get a better like read in the CAT scan.
Shoot that red 40
And they're like,
again.
so when we inject you with this contrast, you may feel like you're gonna piss yourself. Don't do that. And I was like, I already kind of have to piss, so let's
Just
hope I don't just piss myself.
Just looking at this giant death trap of a machine I'm about to climb into, I already feel like I'm about to piss myself.
But I laid down on the CAT scan and everything, and the dude pulled out a blanket, and I was like, "Oh, am I gonna get cold?" He said, "No, but everyone likes a warm blanket every now and then." I was like, "Yeah, I guess." And then he goes, "Take your pants off, pull them down to your ankles," and I was like, "What?"
Oh, okay.
And then he said, "Well, it's a CAT scan machine."
He's like, I'm about to give you some mean back shots, young man.
He's like, it's a CAT scan machine. You know, you can't have metal in it. And I was like, I wish you would have like led with that.
Yeah, start with that next time, please.
Instead of
Instead of
just
saying,
telling
"Pull
me
your
to take
pants
my
off."
pants off.
Yeah, it's like I had a needle just sticking out of my arm so they could put the stuff in.
Yeah.
And it's like, you want me to pull my pants down now? Jesus Christ!
This is
He's like-
some
he's
Spartan 3 program
He's
type
like, we're gonna
shit.
take real good care of you. Are you cold? Take your pants off. Like you don't even have time to respond. It's like, what?
Everyone likes a warm
What?
blankie.
What?
Drop them
likes a warm
drawers.
blanket.
Drop the
Drop 'em.
drawers, white boy.
So,
But after that, I had to piss like 7 times in the span of an hour because
Yeah,
of how
it's
much.
a lot of fluid.
Dude, I went to like lay down and take a nap after I had just pissed. And like 10 minutes later, I was like, I gotta piss again. I feel old. I felt like an old man.
I
It's
think
like
I'm
the
gonna make
fucking the Family Guy bit where they think Peter might have prostate problems because he's in the bar and he's like, "Well, boys, you ready to? Oh, gotta pee."
He sits down.
Sits back down. All right, now let's. Oh, gotta pee. Oh, gotta take a leak.
Peter, you okay? He's like, yeah, I'm fine.
Oh, gotta take a leak.
Yeah, so that was my day yesterday.
yeah, I forgot what I did yesterday. No, I worked. It was Friday, right? Yeah, I
Yeah.
worked. Yeah, my days are blending together.
Dude,
Always do.
Mine have been blurring together for 2 weeks now.
Yeah. Nothing. I don't think any. Well, no, I went to a concert actually last weekend, and it was really cool.
Who'd you go
You gonna
see?
tell the world who you saw?
21 Pilots.
How
Man.
was it?
He
It
saw
was-
them
it was-
putting on a drum
It was
show.
amazing. Yeah, they boy did they put on a drum show, dude.
Did you go? Is it like Verizon Arena?
It was
or-
the Walmart amp
It was in Rogers.
in Rogers.
Oh.
It was one of their last shows for their newest tour, and then after this, they're like done for a long time, probably
Yeah.
going on a hiatus or whatever. But they tour all the time, and I wanted to go for their last album cycle for Clancy, their album Clancy, for last year, but I couldn't make it. So I was able to go this year for their Breach tour, and it was really awesome. I went with my brother and my mom. They enjoyed it too. I've only ever been to 2 concerts, and they've both been 21 Pilots. Funny enough, though, the first one that I went to was in like 2018, 2017, and the openers were John Bellion and Jude and the Lion, and I love both of those people. Do you guys know any of
I
those?
have no idea who
I
those
know-
people are.
I
heard
know
the name
Kagan knows John
at
Bellion.
least.
I know Judah and the Lion. Too.
Yeah, and then for this show, Dayglow opened for them, and I don't know if you guys know who Dayglow is. It's an indie artist, but he's really cool.
Nope.
It was a really nice show. They played like 29 songs. It was awesome.
More like 29 pilots.
That's really funny, dude.
I know.
That's
Thank you.
that's really funny.
Can
you
we
just
talk
kill
about
all
how
the
funny
steam.
I am real quick?
Please don't.
No,
I don't want to do this today.
Me neither. Do this, man.
But the concert was awesome. Not much else new has happened with me though. Other than that, did we ever talk about the time that you guys Adam and Kagan had to come help me because I ran out of gas 3 feet away from the gas pump? Did we talk about this?
I don't think so.
That happened like a month ago. I don't know if we ever talked about it on the podcast, but yeah, that happened. That's a thing that happened.
So-
And that's full circle right there because in the very first episode, we talked about our days, and I had a really bad day because of my car, and I had to get gas and everything, and forgot my wallet at home, I think. And it finally came to bite me in the ass. I never get a full tank of gas, and I've learned my lesson.
You
He
should
also-
really start.
He also waits
Yeah.
till he's right on E to fill up, which you should never do.
Actually, I wait until I'm completely out of gas to fill up.
Why?
He thinks he can make it, and he was proven wrong.
Like
How
I
many
always
did?
did
This is-
until then. I almost did though.
No.
I almost did.
And
Let's
then I
go
was-
gambling.
Yeah.
He called me. He's
Darn-
like,
oh,
hey.
dang it.
He was like, "Hey, man." I was like, "What?" And he's like, "Can you come like help me?" And I was like, "What?" He's like, "So, here's the thing, you
What
know."
had happened
See what
was-
happened was, yeah.
Yeah. And then I called Adam. I was like, "Adam, you come help me. Jake been stupid." And he was like,
Where was I in all
"Oh,
of this?
okay."
Probably at work.
It's probably at work.
I think you were at work, and I'm glad that I ran out of gas that close to a gas station, that close to a pump, because the spot that I was, there's 2 lanes. They both go opposite directions. So you have to be in the outermost lane to turn into this gas station. So if I had like ran out of gas there, these two would have had to push my fucking car in traffic to the pump.
Yeah.
So I'm glad that it happened where it did. I definitely learned my lesson.
And
I think
some random dude was just like, "Man, you were right there."
he was rooting for me.
It was literally like me and Kagan showed up, got out. We were like, okay. I was like, kick your car in neutral.
Yeah, and
It's
then
like that.
We literally just walked behind his car and just started pushing.
It's like that Charlie bit from Smiling Friends. Oh man, we were right there.
we're right there, man. Yeah.
Oh, we were
Right there, man.
Yeah.
I love in that episode the animation of the witch just flying away, and it's just like it's like a JPEG, and it's kind of moving like this.
Yeah.
But I can't think of anything else on my end that would be worth talking about. At least, do you guys?
I got nothing.
Yeah.
I got it.
What about you, Bryce? He's not here.
Oh,
That's
Bryce.
another thing. Bryce isn't here today.
Yeah,
So
he was
I'm-
fired.
I got my
wedding to go to.
Whale.
No.
No.
He started his weight loss journey and got lost. So
You got lost in the sauce. He's getting built.
no,
No,
he's
got
at wedding.
lost
He had
in
a
his
wedding
weight
to
loss
go to.
journey.
Yeah. So I have Bryce's setup right here. Normally he's like off to the side, off camera.
He's still there.
He's still here in spirit, but I've got the setup, the Jamie setup right here. So while we're talking about these things in the episode, I'm gonna type up on the browser what we're talking about, so these guys can see it, and then in the edit we'll throw up a picture of what we're talking about. So
We're gonna have a lot of pictures to throw
if you
up.
see us looking at the screen a whole lot, or me specifically, or me typing, that's what I'm doing. And we'll try to keep you guys clued in as much as we can in the edit, so you won't be lost.
do you have anything interesting to talk about in your life?
I'm incredibly boring, so no.
You're not bored.
You say that all the time, but look, you're going to the gym, you're looking good. We started going to the gym. I don't know if we said that.
We've been going to the gym for 2 weeks. That's not long
3
enough to
weeks.
see
3
progress.
weeks, actually.
It's been 2 weeks.
No, it's been
It's
3.
been 3.
It's been 3.
You goober.
That was the third week.
Yeah,
This was
it's
the
flying
third
by. Because we're not all in the best shape, and we figured, hey, man.
I mean, we're not in terrible shape.
No, we're
but
not.
We could be better.
But, it's...
I've got a dad bod. I could be better.
I got a dad bod.
I've told...
I got a beer gut, and I don't even like beer.
Where did that come
You
from?
inherited it.
Yeah.
Well, if you guys don't have anything else to talk about, we can get right into today's episode.
Yay.
Yeah.
Episode.
Episode. By those.
Yep.
Okay, so on the screen here, we got, we made our own iceberg, but we also used somebody else's on Reddit for a foundation, and Adam can go into that a little bit more.
Yeah. So essentially what happened was we were talking about what to do for this ocean episode, and we as a group came up with the idea of doing like an iceberg. And a little while ago, me and Jake sat down and we started looking at like how we were going to do it. And I found this pre-made iceberg that someone else made with most of the stuff that we're going to talk about on it. And it was posted on r/iceberg charts by user world's largest YT.
YouTube?
Yeah. So, so essentially we just used that one as a foundation, and we took off some stuff that we didn't think was that interesting, added some stuff that wasn't on here. There were a few things that were very similar, so we just kind of lumped them all together under the same category. We just kind of reworked it and made our own, which you will probably see in like a social post or something.
Yeah. And again, maybe we can put it up on screen when we're talking about it. Maybe. We'll see. But if you don't know what an iceberg is, this is, I mean, this is probably like the most generic, like whenever people talk about an iceberg on YouTube, they probably think about something like this. So it's normally a picture of a literal iceberg. And then at the top, normally in the sky or close to the top of the iceberg, you'll see things that are really well known by most of the population, right? And then there are tiers. And as you keep going down the tiers, they get less known.
Yeah, they get
so
more
the topics
obscure.
get more obscure, maybe something you haven't heard about before. And we tried our best to get a good variety in all of these tiers. And some have more entries than others, but we try to have a good mix. So,
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah.
A lot of these seem really interesting to me. I'm going to enjoy this.
Yeah, so there's a lot of iceberg YouTube videos about almost every topic that you can think of, like memes, video games, shows. I mean, there's an iceberg for almost anything. But we thought that we'd try our hand at a horrors of the ocean iceberg in a podcast episode. So,
Yep. And
yeah, excuse the maybe the stilted nature of it as we're trying to work through this, but I'm sure it'll end fine.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
one of the main things I liked about the iceberg that we used for reference was that it has a good mix of like mythical things,
Yeah.
scientific things, and then like stuff
Conspiracy.
that's like
Yeah.
more conspiratorial and more, what's the word I'm looking for?
Paracausal?
Kind of paranormal,
Yeah.
paracausal.
You're fired again for the 5th time.
Shut up. I don't care, sister.
I'm here.
We're
Okay.
filming a pod episode.
Go away.
I'm doing white boy
Go
shit.
away.
Leave me alone.
Doing white boy shit.
So yeah, I guess we can just jump right into it on our first tier. And we'll start with giant sea creatures.
Yay!
How about that? So
We got a few.
yeah, so I bet everybody has heard of a megalodon, right?
What
Giant
that?
giant shark.
Giant shark.
Giant shark.
Big fucking
That
fish.
existed
Big fucking
way
fish.
back in like the fucking
It's a prehistoric shark.
Cretaceous period.
Yeah, or some believe that they still exist today in
They're
the oceans.
said to be rumored to be about 60 feet long, or about the size of a school bus.
That's what Jason Statham told me.
That's
Yeah.
what Jason
Doesn't he have like
Statham-
two movies? Meg
He's
movies?
in the movie.
He punches a shark, right?
He stabs it in the mouth with like a piece of wreckage and like holds it up because he's a macho man.
Only Jason Statham.
He also is like 20,000 leagues under the sea without diving protection, and the pressure just doesn't kill him for some reason.
You know,
He's just built different.
Adam and I were talking in the Discord last night when we were going through this iceberg here, and we were talking about thalassophobia, which is the phobia of
Deep water.
deep
mostly
water.
The ocean.
And yeah, so I have more of thalassophobia than I thought that I did, because seeing any kind of giant creature in the ocean is fucking terrifying. We talked about that one scene from Finding Nemo where they see the whale for the first time, and you don't know if they're if the
yeah.
whale's coming towards them or leaving, and that's terrifying to
I always
me.
thought the
I think that's
bear-
where it started.
I always thought the barracuda was scarier.
Yeah, it is.
What
It is
is
scary.
the fear of big things underwater? Is it still thalassophobia, or
Are you talking about big,
like if you're
human-made things? Or
yeah, like if you're next to like a huge shipping ship and
it's on the iceberg.
Yeah. Thalassophobia, though, is an intense and persistent fear of large, deep bodies of the water, like the ocean and the sea.
I don't mind like the ocean. I'm just scared of like if I'm next to a big cargo ship and I'm under it and I see underneath it.
So
See,
I
for
guess,
me, it's
I
like-
guess
To me, that's terrifying.
For me, it's like I picture the idea of like imagine being out in the ocean,
Yeah.
the open sea, nowhere near land,
Yeah.
and you like let's say you have a pair of goggles or something, and you stick your face under the water and you just look down, and it's just endless deep blue that just fades away into nothing.
you can't see the
That's
bottom.
terrifying.
That terrifies me.
So I guess what I was describing isn't quite thalassophobia then, because it's not like thalassophobia isn't the fear of like things in the water. It is the water itself.
I mean, it's
you're
kind of-
scared of the void.
Well, it's kind
Yeah.
of like being afraid of the dark.
It's
like-
similar to the fear of the unknown.
I'm not scared
Because,
of the
like-
dark. I'm scared of what's in the dark.
Yeah, it's more. It leans heavily into the fear of the unknown because with thalassophobia, it's like you're looking down into the void and you don't know if there's some like there could be a fucking like a giant whale there,
Yeah.
like literally 100 feet away, and you can't see it.
Yeah,
Moby
that's
dick.
terrifying to me, dude.
Yeah, but it knows you're there because it has sonar.
Fucking terrifying,
since you
dude.
5 minutes ago.
Yeah,
Yeah, I've been here, man. What are you
and it's
doing?
like what you have a paper cut and it's lightly bleeding. There's a great white 3 miles away that knows where you are.
He's rapidly approaching you.
Yeah.
That's
Good.
So that's the first thing we're talking
I'm
about.
having
Is,
fish tonight.
giant sea creatures, and started with the megalodon. But
Yep.
we also have the kraken, which immediately I think of the Pirates of the Caribbean, the second movie. At the very end of that movie with the kraken. That's what I think of.
Yeah.
That's what I think of immediately when anybody says kraken. That's what comes to mind.
In most lore, most people like the Kraken is just essentially a giant squid.
Yeah.
But
Or an octopus.
Yeah. Originally, the Kraken is from Greek mythology, and it was slain by, I think, Perseus.
Or was it Odysseus?
It might have been Odysseus.
I was going to say Odysseus.
Who killed the Kraken?
Odysseus was the one that was at sea for like 20 years.
No, Perseus killed a different.
Who
sea
killed
creature.
the
Captain
Kraken?
Jack Sparrow.
Captain Jack Sparrow.
Davy Jones killed the Kraken on the order. I don't think is that.
No, Davy Jones was ordered to kill the
in-
Kraken
in
by
Greek
Cutler Beckett.
mythology.
Oh, okay. Yeah, but in Greek mythology, that's what we're looking for. So agree.
hold on.
Wait.
In Greek myth, Perseus defeated the Kraken
By using the
so-
head of Medusa.
to turn it
Okay.
to stone.
It was Perseus.
It was.
I was wrong.
Perseus killed a lot of.
He's
like,
just him,
He's
man.
just
monsters.
him.
Yeah,
He's
that's
just
what I
him.
was
He killed,
saying,
he
Ethan.
killed Medusa. He killed the Kraken. He killed. There was another giant sea creature that he killed as well, but I can't remember what it was called. Cetus.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And when Adam and I were talking, the Leviathan was brought up, or is it just one being, Leviathan, or is it?
Yes. So the term Leviathan has been, it's just kind of become a like a name all term for like giant sea creatures in general.
Yeah, it's like it's its own unit
But
of measurement.
Leviathan is a demon, and it's like a great demon of the sea that will like during Revelations in the Bible.
Oh, so it's
like
a biblical.
Yeah, it's a giant sea serpent.
Isn't it like
It's a
Doesn't
sea
it have
serpent that
several
also
heads?
represents envy.
Yeah. So Leviathan is the beast of the sea, and then Behemoth for the land, and Ziz for the air.
Oh shit! Does he got
Dante's
brimstone?
Inferno, you know the Dante's Inferno book?
Yeah.
And when he's going through hell, he goes through all the seven
Levels.
sins, and envy is just Leviathan. It's just him going through Leviathan. And then there's the and then there's the
why are you looking up
Has Been Hotel,
satanic
Hell of a
symbols,
Boss.
Jake?
Because,
This is not good for our pod image.
No one can see.
but knowledge, man, the pursuit of knowledge. That's what I just saw this, and I immediately thought of the Binding of Isaac. I don't know anything about brimstone, but it's an ability in the Binding of Isaac. So,
Fair enough.
you know.
But yeah, in terms of giant sea creatures, those are just, we kind of wanted to touch on them because every culture in the world has giant sea creature lore, sea serpents,
And
you
also,
name it.
that's just a huge touching point on the ocean in general, is like what could be down there, because what's the statistic of like what's unexplored and what is explored?
98% of it is unexplored.
They say it's like 80% to 95% of the ocean is unknown.
Yeah.
And the parts that we do know were more so roughly known.
Yeah. Like we don't have an exact measurement.
So it's like there could be krakens out there.
I fully believe that there are gargantuan sized.
Yeah, that's
fish.
terrifying to me.
I mean, you got to think there's giant creatures that we didn't discover until like the modern era, like colossal squids and
Yeah.
whatnot.
Yeah.
I really want to see one in real life, though,
More than
honestly.
80% of the ocean remains unexplored. Major
According to-
areas in the deep sea.
AI, yeah. And that, I mean,
Yeah, that's the AI overview from Google Gemini.
I don't know how reputable the AI overview is
I
for
don't
Google
usually
Gemini,
trust
but
AI overview.
but what they do most of the time, if you're pretty specific on your prompt in the search bar, it like spiders the web and it grabs the most visited pages and most reputable sources. It tries to, anyways. So,
Yeah.
but that's what AI
But-
overview says on Google.
Every
is-
once in a blue moon, it'll give you like a Reddit post that tells you to off yourself. But
Yeah. And then you have ChatGPT that didn't know our names.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why-
Well, it got me right, and then it said that you guys were like three completely different people.
Yeah.
But anyways, moving on from giant sea creatures, we got the Bermuda Triangle and Devil's Sea. So we kind of
lump those together.
lumped those together.
Yeah.
Everybody's heard of the Bermuda Triangle.
I was
right?
thinking it was going to be a much bigger problem.
Yeah.
It is not.
like you'd always worry about quicksand.
Quicksand and the Bermuda Triangle.
Yeah. So what's what's the Bermuda Triangle, boys?
So
It's a triangle in the sea.
yes,
Yeah.
it is a region of the sea that it's roughly the shape of a triangle. One point is in southern Florida. One point is in it's like in the Caribbean and the Philippines. Bermuda. It's literally in Bermuda, and then there's one in Puerto Rico.
Yeah.
And it's just like a region of the ocean that became famous for like how many ships and planes and people just kind of like went missing there.
For the longest time, I had a theory that it was like a portal to another dimension.
How cool would that
Isn't
be,
that
though,
like
dude?
what the a lot of Pacific Rim is? Like the kaiju come from a
portal,
fault line
yeah.
in the fucking Bermuda Triangle.
It's like a portal that aliens opened up, and not in the Bermuda Triangle. It was in the middle of the Pacific.
That's right.
Did you guys ever see the live action Battleship movie?
Yes.
Yeah.
Did that have
shit
anything
was
to do
awesome.
with the Bermuda Triangle, or am I just?
No.
Because that was
Okay.
in Hawaii.
I
okay.
kind of like that movie too.
I've only seen it once. It was pretty cool.
Don't get me wrong; it's blatant. It's pretty like blatantly stupid and like a corporate cash out from Hasbro. But at the same time, it was kind of an enjoyable watch.
They drifted a battleship
Exactly.
and fought aliens and
Yeah.
won.
With a
I mean, I
battleship.
think that's pretty cool that they made like a very well-known board game into a. I wouldn't say successful movie, but
It's
into a
not
cool
successful
movie.
whatsoever.
No, it's not.
It's just
but I mean,
It was
it's
cool.
it's
Dude
cool.
movie.
It's cool. Yeah.
Dude,
kind
movie. Something that they put on Spike TV.
it's
Yeah.
like Battle Los Angeles.
But the thing with the Bermuda Triangle was like, as like you said, like Ethan said, like whenever you're a young kid, you think about it a lot.
Yes.
And like, it's like, oh man, how have they not done anything about that?
Yeah.
Or like avoided it. And you think about it more, and as you get older, it loses its luster. And it essentially, the only reason that the Bermuda Triangle, like so many ships go missing there is like, that's a lot of ships pass through there compared to like everywhere else in the world. So of course there would be more ships and planes going missing there. It's a major
smack
lane.
dab in the middle of like a huge trading route.
It's a massive like shipping lane for both planes and ships.
Yeah.
So like the proportions are just a lot higher. So of course there would be a lot more disappearances. And also it's a region that has like really hectic currents and heavy weather activity toward hurricanes coming through there all the time.
Smacked Amelia Earhart up the sky, and she was eaten by coconut crabs.
That's a
That's
different
so
place
funny.
of the earth.
We're going to be talking about that shortly, actually. And then Devil's Sea is basically the Japanese Bermuda Triangle, correct?
Yes.
That's, I mean, to sum it up.
Mano Omi, which means Sea of the Devil.
Yep.
Yeah. It's the same thing. This says here the Sea of the Devil was originally coined by Japanese years ago when the stories of paranormal phenomena in the sea were popularized.
Ocean's haunted.
Ocean's haunted.
Dude, the ocean is, if there's anywhere that's
fucking
haunted,
scary.
the ocean is haunted.
It's scary,
With how many
dude.
people have gone
All
missing
the
in the
fish
ocean.
ghosts in the water. That's scary. I don't want to see a ghost shark.
Isn't that an actual thing? A
It
ghost
probably-
shark?
It might be.
Isn't it just like a white shark or something like that?
It's just like a.
Ghost shark.
It's
It's
one of
a-
those movies we talked about.
It's a luminescent
Yeah,
shark.
Australian
like it's,
ghost shark.
that
It's a
thing's
real
ugly
thing.
as fuck.
It's a real thing. Yeah.
It's disgusting.
Dude, I looked it up. Everything he said was like
Have you seen
100%
the
true.
Greenland fisher shark?
The what?
The Greenland
It's
fisher.
disgusting.
No.
Greenland fisher.
Yeah,
See, the one that always fucked me up was the goblin shark. I didn't like the goblin shark.
Greenland shark. Yeah, those things live fucking forever. Apparently, they have like a.
They look ancient, dude.
It looks sick as fuck.
Yeah.
As in,
like
it's ill.
It needs a hospital.
it's
A
got
fish hospital.
growth. If you look at its eyes, it's got like a growth coming out of its eyes.
This
Back
one?
in my day.
Yeah.
Is this what you're talking about,
Yeah,
Craig?
it's got that little like white thing coming out of its eyeball.
Yeah.
Things
These
like-
things are fucking.
I have a lesion
ancient.
on me.
It says they live to be about 400, which is insane.
See, the one that always...
That is older than the nation.
Two sharks that always got me was the goblin shark
Yeah.
and the cookie cutter shark.
Oh yeah. What about that one that had the fucking like its bottom jaw was basically sideways and it was like a saw blade?
Isn't
Oh,
that the second one that you said?
Ew.
This is the goblin shark.
It looks
It's
like
pretty.
a fucking goblin, dude.
Yeah, that's the goblin shark right there with the pointed nose and the jaw that kind of like pushes out of its mouth a little bit.
Yeah.
The
Motherfucker
cookie
looks
cutter
evil.
shark is it's tiny. It's only like 6 to 8 inches long, and it like latches on, and then like
Ooh.
spins and cuts out
Ew.
a circular bit of
Yucky.
flesh
It's
shaped
like a
cookie.
leech.
Like
It's gross.
literally,
correct,
like
big
you,
boss.
Look at that picture of that fish.
Which
on the
one?
Right,
This one.
the one on the right.
The
Or, I
one
mean,
that-
you can do
the-
that one too.
That
okay.
one.
Yeah,
okay,
that's
I'm gonna
what
go to
the
this one.
wounds look like because it like they latch
It's
on.
like they cut a hole
I
in
take
your...
bite.
yeah, they latch on and they spin and they cut out a chunk shaped like a cookie.
And yeah, they just,
So
they take,
they're
like,
like they spin their bodies.
Yeah, they
While they're
literally-
latched on?
Yeah, they latch on and they use their bodies
That's-
to twist
Crazy.
to
have-
like just
Are there-
carve out a disc of flesh.
I've
their
actually
teeth
never heard of this
serrated?
Really,
yeah, they're serrated.
you can actually there's pictures of marks from these things on like submarines and stuff where they cut out a cookie shaped chunk of metal.
Did the river
Of the
monster guy
submarine?
go for this thing?
Jeremy Wade.
Yeah.
I don't think so.
Have you seen what a frilled shark looks like?
River monster. See, this is what this episode's for. Talking about fucking sharks.
Dude, river monsters is one. Like,
What was it? Sorry. What was it? The
It's
shark.
called a frilled shark.
Frilled. shark. There it is.
River Monsters was like one of the best shows on fucking. Oh yeah, that thing.
That is a monster.
See, I used
Go to
to.
images. Look at
That is a fucking monster.
yeah. Look at that thing. Look
That's
at
a
his eyes
creature.
and tell me that thing is not evil.
That's a
Look at
creature.
those teeth.
Yeah, those teeth are.
Weird.
Yeah.
Some of these images are like his head, like in some of them his head's like pretty narrow, but then some it's like
They really saw this and
like
said,
a
"Yeah, that looks like a
frilled.
shark."
That's where it comes from. That's
most-
yeah.
The most
Okay.
famous ones I've seen are the ones with like that first one.
Imagine that
That's
thing.
like the most famous image of one that I've seen is that one.
Imagine that thing swimming at you. Like,
I think they kind of I think they move fairly slowly. I don't think they're very fast.
This is a size comparison to a diver and a frilled shark. They're not huge, but they're
But still,
that's like an eel
I
shark.
don't want the thing coming near me.
Yeah, fuck that.
I don't know why.
Excuse me.
grabs this be a god.
I don't know why. I always had a fear of like thresher sharks because like they're pretty standard and normal looking sharks. The only thing that's special about them is that their tail fin is really long, and they'll use it to like swing it really hard to slat things and like concuss them.
There's
Oh
a
my
lot of
God.
sharks that I have not heard about.
Dude, look at this. I'm learning.
He's got like a little.
Yeah.
He's got the
Hey.
bitch slap fin.
We're learning with you. Okay.
Yeah.
I didn't know
What
these
about
things.
the dwarf shark? Have you
I
seen
used
the
to
dwarf shark?
really be into sharks.
This is just the shark tier list. Coolest shark.
Why weren't these sharks on Shark Week when I was growing up?
because people
Dwarf
only
shark.
cared about the big three: bull
Dude,
sharks,
imagine
tiger
my
sharks, and
surprise
great whites.
when I didn't see any sharks on Shark Tank.
Oh, sirens.
Dwarf
Who are
shark.
they getting?
They're coming for Ethan.
Oh shit!
What'd you do? Dwarf shoes.
Shark.
That's where Kagan shops. Dwarf shoes.
Oh, he's just a little guy.
He is just a little guy.
Little dude.
Oh.
Oh.
Slip in your mouth like a sardine. Just.
I mean, yeah, kinda. Oh, look at that. That's cute though.
You gotta grab it, twist it,
Those are
dip
like
it,
what,
eat it.
Those are like what jumping spiders are to spiders. That's what these are to sharks.
Yeah.
You know,
Just little dudes.
just little
Just a
guys,
little guy.
just little chill guys.
And then you have this guy.
Look at his little sniffer.
Just evil.
All right. You guys ready to move on?
Yeah.
Okay. The next one is mermaids.
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 What is there to
Mermaids.
say?
I wanted mermaids to be real, but
I talked to a coworker the other day about mermaids, and we were talking about mythical creatures versus the centaur. Then it was the mermaid, and I think they're overrated. I do think they're creepy as shit whenever they're just like they're portrayed as like, I know this is a different thing, but like sirens, or like they're more creature than human.
Yeah.
Does that make sense? Like, I think they had like some kind of mermaids in Harry Potter, the Goblet of Fire. And those scared the shit out of me. Do you guys remember that? In
Yeah.
Harry Potter, there was mermaids in, I think, the fourth movie. And
Yes.
they looked like that. They looked like that. That's fucking terrifying, dude. Like, that's scary to me, man. They're called merpersons in Harry Potter. But that depiction of a mermaid is scary to me. But whenever you look up just like a mermaid,
It's like a
you get,
sexy.
yeah, it's like
Ariel
a.
from Disney.
But then again, if they are sirens, then they're like that's how they lure you in, and then they're turned into this fucking thing.
Yeah, they're like the
Yeah.
ones from Pirates of the Caribbean.
See, I think of
Yeah.
one that comes to mind for me is the one from God of War Ragnarok, like the Lady of the Forge or whatever that helps
Yeah.
make the spear for Kratos.
Oh, she makes drop near.
Yeah.
That's not what I wanted.
Yep, that's it.
Wait, that's it?
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yep.
What do they look like?
Go up to the top.
See?
There's an image right there.
Oh, like right here?
Yeah.
That's okay. That's
They just
I mean,
have
they just
sharp
have
teeth
fangs,
and they'll
yeah.
eat you alive.
I
But they're
definitely
so hot.
they're
definitely
hot though.
prefer the mermaids that have more aquatic features.
Yeah.
Like I said, like the one from God of War Ragnarok.
God of War, Ragnarok.
Yeah, that
Ragging a rock.
Ragnarok.
that helps to make drop near.
Ooh,
Dude, I
that's
forgot about her.
disgusting.
Yeah,
I've been-
which she was pretty
I'd hit
chill. Like, you know,
I don't like
What?
those eyes.
would.
Said I'd hit it. Would. I'll double down. I'll do it.
I thought she was pretty cool.
She is cool. She is cool. I forgot about her though. But what do you guys think of mermaids?
I think they're pretty overrated.
They're
Yeah.
pretty. Yeah.
Yeah.
See.
I will
see.
say a long time ago, Animal Planet ran like this thing called like Mermaids Fact or Fiction or something like that. Or
Yeah. I think I saw that.
Do they exist? It was like this whole documentary about hunting for mermaids, and then at the end they supposedly found them.
I think I know what you're talking
I
about.
watched
yeah.
that whole thing, and whenever I was a kid, I was like, "Holy shit, mermaids are real!"
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah.
No, it's just a clickbait thing for them to get views.
Yeah.
Moving on from mermaids, the last thing on the first tier of our iceberg is Atlantis.
Yeah.
Also,
The
before
city
we,
in Georgia, a lot of gang violence.
I've been there.
where The Walking Dead was filmed, right?
Georgia was too.
That's okay. Adam, before we move on, did we credit the guy from Reddit?
Yes.
That we okay. Just double checking, because this is not completely original. We took some stuff away and we added a couple of things, but by and large, it's mostly the same.
Yeah.
But we put our own spin on it. We're not claiming the iceberg, though.
But yeah,
Moving on.
I don't think there's really
Atlantis.
much to say about Atlantis.
Yeah.
It's just, you know.
The first thing that comes to mind whenever I think about this is SpongeBob.
I think-
SquarePantis Atlantis, the video game specifically. I
I
remember
think
playing
of-
that in my room.
I think of that movie that Disney made.
Oh,
with
yeah.
the-
Yeah, that movie is awesome.
Yeah.
Is it just called Is it just called
It's
Atlantis?
just called like Atlantis.
Atlantis.
The Lost City.
The
Yeah.
Lost City.
Or the Lost Empire.
It's the Lost Empire.
Yeah.
It's the 2001
I was
film.
born that year.
Me too.
As we
Still a
all
great
were.
movie. Still a great movie. I always get this one confused with Treasure Planet, though. In my head.
I really like the expedition vibe it had.
Yeah.
Like you're just building up for this epic adventure.
See,
Yeah.
this era, like I can think of 3 specific movies that fall under this canopy with Atlantis. It's Treasure Planet, Atlantis, and was it The Road to El Dorado?
Yes.
Yeah.
And they're all like hailed as like classics. And it's like I've seen 2 of them. Like I've seen Atlantis and Treasure Planet, but I've never actually watched Road to El Dorado.
Really.
Yeah,
I've seen all 3 of them.
I've seen bits and pieces of that one, but never all of it.
I think I've only seen Atlantis once, but I watched the other one we talked about all the time.
Treasure Planet.
Yes, Treasure Planet. I always watched that one.
Treasure Planet's great.
It is
Yeah.
great. So is this movie.
I just like this style of animation in general.
Yeah, I don't
But-
know why they ever like kind of
It
moved
didn't.
away from
It
that
didn't
style.
do well in theaters. They dropped it.
Oh, these days it would do well.
Yes.
So it's a
That's because we
fictional
grew up with it.
city.
Island mentioned in Plato's works.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's an underwater city, right?
yeah,
Is it populated in Plato's works? Like, is
I was
it
gonna
like
say it was a city that sank.
yeah. I think
Oh,
essentially
okay.
in a lot of ancient Greek work, Atlantis is referenced as like a real city, and then it sank into the ocean and disappeared.
Jack, will you scroll back down? I just saw
Yeah. What was it?
Atlantis events
Gay cruises and LGBT plus
Hell
vacations.
yeah. That's
Go
pretty
off.
cool.
We need to book one, gang.
Yeah, we need to go.
I would like to go on a cruise.
We need to
podcast
go.
cruise.
But
Record an
I
any,
feel like a
episode.
cruise would
See-
be a bad idea
Why?
because it's going to be cramped. There's going to be a lot of people.
I've
have
been
you
on
ever been on a
cruises.
cruise?
They're fucking
No.
awesome.
I mean, it's a massive ship. Like there's
It is pretty
It's
big.
a massive ship, and yes, there's a lot of people, but it's also just such a vibe.
Also,
Yeah,
infinite
but I don't
ice
like a lot of
cream
people.
and
Ethan.
pizza at 4 a.m.
But Ethan, they always have a pizza place open that has the pizza's not insane, but it's good when it's 4 a.m. and you want some pizza.
Yeah.
All the food's included.
Yeah.
Like you can eat 3 or 4 lobster tails at no additional cost. I did.
international waters, baby. No laws. You can kill as many people as you want.
Okay, I don't know about that, but let's
I
take
could
it
pick
back
up
a little
the
bit.
We could go to
Dial
the
it back a
casino.
bit.
We could go to the casino and gamble away all our cruise money.
Let's
Yeah.
go gambling! Yay! So I've only been on one cruise, and I think it was for a week, and that is more than enough for
I've
me
never been on
personally.
5 days is like the
Like,
perfect amount for
yeah.
a cruise.
If it was
Yes.
any longer, I would have been like,
7 days. I went on a 7-day cruise, and I was like, I'm ready to go home.
I'm ready to go. Can I go home now?
Yeah, because 5 days is the perfect amount, but those extra 2 days, you're
Is
just like,
that the cruise where the server guy dropped the accent?
No,
That wasn't
that
real.
was a
I
bit.
know,
that was
but-
just
That was a bit
weird.
weird.
I
But
know,
yes,
I know.
it was the same cruise that
Marcelo was
Marcelo
his
was
name.
on.
That's
Oh.
his name.
And we loved him with all our hearts.
He's great. I don't know where he is now.
How-
And the
how-
slim chance you're watching this, he's not. I love you.
How
What?
was the dish? It was good. Really?
I asked for ox tongue, and when I asked for ox tongue, it's like his heart sank. He was like, "Oh no!"
Oh no.
And I was like, "I gotta try it at least once." And he was just like,
Yeah, he was great. That cruise was great. It was awesome. But I would recommend going on one.
I
Not a long
loved
one
it.
though.
He'd approach the table and he'd give us the specials for. He'd be like, "So tomorrow we are having," and then he would list all the things. And we're like, "Fuck yeah!"
Fuck yeah! I don't even care what you're talking about. I
We were
just like your voice.
We were just waiting for. We're like, "Come on, Marcelo! Come on, Marcelo!
That's
Tell
all
us
we.
the special."
That's all we ever like. We didn't even go there to eat food. We just went there to see him. Little did he know. But
Jake was like, Kagan, do you think Marcelo will miss me? And I said, no.
He probably doesn't
crushed myself.
remember you.
Oh, like I don't even know if he's still alive, but 100% he doesn't
You
remember.
go back on the cruise several years later, and he's like old, but he's still working there.
It's
I
a Jake.
remember you.
Dude, if he recognized me, I'd be like,
Dude,
I'd
cry.
I would cry.
Like,
Yeah.
It'd be like
Marcelo.
meeting
I'd be
21
like that clip of fucking Lil Uzi Vert when he sees Nardwuar for the first time in a few years, or for like, you know, he hadn't seen him in a while, and they show up and Lil Uzi's like, where have you been, man? It's like, I haven't seen you in a while. And they like hug. He's like, I missed you, man.
See, that Atlantis, that was the last one on the first tier of the Iceberg, and I didn't know a whole lot about it. So I'm learning. Like we said, we're learning with you
Yeah.
today.
There's
It's
some of
just a
these
very
things that I don't even know what they are.
prosperous city that got swallowed by the sea.
Yeah, and there's like, you know, different theories as to like whether it was like a natural disaster and it's dead now, or if they had advanced technology and it's
Yeah.
still like operational and alive at the bottom of the ocean, or like,
Yeah.
you know, or if it ever existed at all.
It's the alien empire that built the pyramids of Egypt.
I believe it.
No, I'm being stupid.
That was the Jews.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
Anyways, tier 2, ocean sounds. So we got the bloop, Julia, and upsweep. All of those are ocean sounds. And the bloop is the most.
I know what the
Famous.
bloop is, but I don't know what Julia and upsweep is.
So
Should I
Adam and
play
I listened to all three of these last night, and to me, they weren't very different from each other.
Upsweep's different.
Upsweep is a little different, but we also listened to like whale noises, which I think we'll talk about later. But to me, whale noises are much scarier than any of these ocean sounds.
I am under
should I
the
pull them
water.
up and play
Please
them?
help me.
Into the microphone.
I mean, you can play it, but I can probably add it in later and edit it.
Fair. So
So we'll give it
Yeah.
a second. Here's the bloop. And here's Julia. And the upsweep. Dude, if Ethan doesn't edit some kind of sound,
I almost think it'd be
post and
funnier,
like,
dude.
fucking asshole.
I almost think it'd be funnier if it was just here's the bloop, and
Yeah,
then
and then
3
just-
seconds of silence, and then Julia.
Don't tell me what to do.
So these are Adam, can you tell us a little bit more about these? These are just bizarre ocean sounds that originally could not be explained but have since been scientifically explained.
I mean, they've been explained to an extent of like essentially them just kind of being like, well, we think that this was probably this because it like, you know, it shows characteristics of like these typical sounds.
Yeah.
So like is like originally it was just the thing was that NOAA, the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration, they have hydrophones all throughout the ocean that record sound for them to study.
One image. It's
Yeah,
always
so the
associated
bloop-
with it.
We're talking about the bloop specifically right now, and if you look it up, the most common image associated with the bloop is like this giant sea creature that has a gaping mouth,
maw.
and that's supposedly what made the noise,
But
the bloop.
in
It's
1997, they kind of just chucked it down to it was an iceberg breaking apart.
Yeah. Low frequency, ultra low frequency underwater sound detected in 1997 by the U.S. National Oceanic and
And
Atmospheric
the
Administration.
sound was an ice quake, the sound of an iceberg breaking away. And
Yeah. See,
Why does
essentially,
rationality have to
the
suck the
reason-
magic out of life?
The reason they were looking at it so intensely is because it was so loud. Like it was picked up by 3 different hydrophone stations on essentially different sides of the fucking, like I think the Pacific.
Oh, I thought you were going to say the planet.
No, I mean
like,
it was all in the same ocean.
that's
but
not an iceberg. That's a goddamn creature.
There's something alive down there.
It's just there were 3 separate like
Cthulhu.
recording stations that were hundreds, if not thousands, of miles apart, and they all picked up the noise.
That's still really loud, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so they were like
Something big
and
made
that's
that noise.
that image that pops up of these creatures are like, you know, proposed ideas of how large these things would have to be if they were alive to make a sound that loud.
Yeah, and what
Yeah.
we're getting is a different looking creature for each of these sounds. So, like, Julia is a different creature than what the bloop is. But they're all, that's like the whimsy and wonder part of these sounds is what could have made them, and then that's where people's imaginations
And
run wild.
It came up with Julia because when it's sped up, it sounds like a woman's voice, but it was also
Yeah.
narrowed down to be an iceberg.
Yeah. And then the other one is it the upsweep?
Yeah,
The upsweep.
Let me guess.
Okay.
Iceberg.
Another iceberg.
And there are plenty more.
We're working on
Probably.
an iceberg.
SpongeBob. So for the upsweep, we got the same image as Julia. Well, no, it's different. Okay. That's fucking terrifying, actually.
Ooh, it's like a
It's
demigorgon.
like, yeah, it's like an underwater demigorgon mosasaur. It's weird, dude.
Mosasaur.
Yeah.
What is a mosasaur?
You've never you like
Did you
but
watch,
you like
Jurassic
dinosaurs?
Is that what the big dinosaur
That's the big
fish is?
aquatic
Yeah.
dinosaur
Oh.
in Jurassic
I
World
was
is.
about to say,
Ethan, it's like your thing, man.
dude, I will say, this is
I
off
like
topic.
T-Rex.
There's another siren, bro.
You'd think we're in Little Rock. But I will say in Jurassic World,
Oh, that's the fish that comes up and
Yeah.
bites
It's the bitch.
Yeah,
in Jurassic
the,
World, the
Indominus
first
Rex.
one, whenever they have like the new park and everything, I really, really wish that this was like a real thing, because remember they had like you could see it underwater.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
You should close reading.
Yeah, I'm closing it. Dude, give me a second. Yeah, this thing is still terrifying to me.
Do you think the mosasaur and the megalodon could duke it out?
Like this, I want
I
to see
think the
something. Like
think
mosasaur is
they
much
did.
bigger than a megalodon,
I
Yeah.
think the mosasaur and megalodon were around at the same time.
yeah.
so I'm sure they fought, but I'm pretty
There's
sure
always
mosasaurs
a
are
bigger fish.
much bigger than megalodon.
Shit would have gone hard on pay-per-view.
Indeed.
Anyways, moving
Qui-Gon
on
would've
from
liked it.
the sounds, the
I
ocean
was gonna say, did
sounds.
we ever find out what the upsweep was chalked up to?
I think just an iceberg, like you said.
Damn it.
The bloop, the upsweep. Where is my? Am I just stupid? Oh, it's in AI mode. Sorry. Okay, the upsweep is probably just
Another iceberg.
another iceberg. Let's see. So, what do you got to say, Internet?
Seasonal?
Oh, it's
Volcanic
in
activity?
Volcanic activity.
Geological phenomenon?
Is that one of those underwater volcanoes?
Probably.
Oh, so it's like a reoccurring thing?
See,
I think so.
The
These aren't all
sound
just
for
one-offs.
upsweep was like different because the bloop and Julia do sound kind of similar. I mean, Julia was a bit higher pitched,
Ooh.
like I said, like kind of like a woman's voice.
I hate that. I hate that.
Yeah.
I hate that.
And but upsweep, it was like it's like a series of like just it's basically like woo woo woo.
It sounds like an alarm.
And so the top comment, the top comment on the video of it says someone set off Atlantis' burglar alarm.
But yeah, we wanted to mention those.
Yeah, because those are classics.
Yeah, especially the bloop. But the next one we have on the second tier is the Baltic Sea Anomaly, and then we have three that are allotted together: Baltic Sea Anomaly, Bimini Road, and then the Yonaguni Monument. And all of them are kind of the same in a way. They're
So,
similar.
Yeah,
I don't know what any of these are.
That's okay.
Essentially, these three things are like strange
Almost
structures that were found underwater. Like
Oh, it's the Millennium Falcon.
Yeah, we were talking about that last
we
night.
were talking about
This
that.
thing does, specifically the Baltic Sea Anomaly, does look like the Millennium
That is
Falcon.
a straight up alien ship, dude.
Oh, for sure.
yeah, like essentially, it's like scroll back up, Jake.
Yeah.
Click that first image. That's the original. Like basically, they did a sonar scan back a long time ago, and that popped up on the sonar, and they were like, "What was that?"
Yeah.
They're like, George, do you know anything about this?
George.
So
He's
yeah,
like,
the
no.
Baltic Sea Anomaly. That one specifically looks like some kind of flying saucer.
Yeah, it does.
Or
Yeah.
it's kind of like the broken apart Death Star.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's part of it.
Yeah,
That's part of the Death Star
so
there.
that's the Baltic Sea Anomaly. And
Yeah. The next one was the Yonaguni.
Oh, the
Yonaguni.
Bimini Road, and then
We can do all.
Yeah, we
any
can
order.
do. We can go out of order here. This one, in terms of size, it is bigger than the Baltic Sea Anomaly, correct?
Yes.
Because it looks straight up
go
looks
to
like
that
a.
third picture. It gives you like a
Yeah.
view of what it looks like.
It looks like one of the pyramids, specifically
To
this.
me, it looks like it was probably once like a town.
Yeah, it looks
like
like
a
it was.
small village or something that was swallowed by the sea.
Yeah.
It makes me think of the Acropolis in Athens in Greece.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Oh,
the big
yeah.
mountain in the center of the city that's like, they got stairs carved all into it, and there was like a giant temple on top,
Yeah.
the Parthenon.
Yeah.
But
That's what my thought is. Maybe it was like once a city or a town that got swallowed by the ocean.
the Baltic, and that one is located. I mean, with the name like Yonaguni, it's located near Japan, off the southern shore of Japan.
Bimini Road is just like a series of stones.
Bimini Road to me looks like an underwater graveyard.
To me, it looks like a road, a cobble road, like a cobblestone road, kind of.
Yeah.
Made out of. It's just essentially like a. How long is it again? It's like
0.8 kilometers
so
long.
It's 800 meters long.
Yeah.
Which is like 900 yards.
AI
For us
overview.
Americans.
The mystery of the Bimini Road is the
it might have
debate
been a
over
trail
whether
that was
it
made.
is a naturally formed geological feature or the remnant of an ancient man-made structure, possibly from the lost city of Atlantis. See, it all loops together.
It's all connected.
It's all connected. It's like Charlie from the
Yeah. That's what
It's
I was
Always
doing.
Sunny. Yeah.
I'll be doing a visual bit with that.
Or I was thinking of like the.
Or you can
The
do
guy- I
Sam.
was-
Puzzle code
I
in
was-
my head.
In my head.
Yeah.
I was thinking of the guy from History Channel, the aliens.
Aliens. I'm not saying it's aliens, but aliens.
Yeah.
The whole. I mean, this can be tied back around to Atlantis, but the whole idea of a lost civilizations underwater, later being found by people in the modern day, is really interesting to me.
Yeah.
It's also really creepy.
For me, yeah, it's like seeing anything man-made underwater creeps me out.
Yeah.
Whether it be ancient statues or sunken ships from like wars, like World War II or something, like seeing
Sunken battleships, like old sail ships, always
Yeah.
it scares me.
seeing
I think
man.
it's cool.
I mean, yeah, they're cool to look at and like learn about, but seeing man-made things underwater, it just like churns up these feelings in my gut of like just like
Primal fear.
It comes back to like the fear of being like forgotten because they've been lost in the sea for God knows how long in the dark murky waters, just forgotten until someone stumbled across them.
Collecting coral
And
rust.
just to think about how long it's been since another person has seen it or interacted with it.
It's like remember when the Titanic disappeared and they were trying to find it for decades.
Yeah.
It's like, and then eventually they finally saw it again, and it's like no one's seen this ship since
It's like
1912.
when they sent the submarines down, it's like they were approaching it from the front, right?
Yeah.
And you
saw the bow like
Yeah.
come into view.
and it just comes in out of the darkness.
Yeah.
That's terrifying.
That's terrifying to me. It's like the whale from Finding Nemo. It's the same thing. It's scary to me.
Yeah.
Damn, I wish we didn't have one more thing on this tier because the thing after next plays into what we were just talking about really nicely.
We'll quickly go over the last one for tier 2. I believe this is tier 2, right, guys?
Yeah.
Did
Okay.
we look up the globsters?
It's called globsters. So there were, whenever Adam and I were looking at this this original iceberg, there were a lot of items in each tier that kind of were the same thing as a globster. So that's like an umbrella term that we're using.
Okay.
Yeah. So a globster, and I'm sure you've seen a lot of these images online, but it's basically what we chalked it up to be is like an amalgam of an unidentified creature that is washed up on a beach.
Yeah,
so
it just says organic mass.
yeah, so
Biomass.
it'll look like a creature. I think that's like a borked
Ew.
whale or something like that. It's unrecognizable,
Yeah.
basically, a globster that has washed up to shore.
Yeah, it's like you see an animal that washes on shore, and it's like that, like the one to the left of that. Like that's clearly a sperm whale.
yeah. Those things actually scare me.
That's not a globster because it's like you can clearly tell what that animal is, but it's like if it's just like a mass of flesh and you can't identify it, but it's like you know it's an animal, but you can't tell what. Then you just call it a
Homunculus,
globster.
just
That
biomass.
reminds me of this video I saw, like live leak videos. It was these two divers pulling a body out of the water.
Oh, yeah.
But it had been there for a while, so like a lot of the skin was gone and it was bone. But some skin was still there, but it was like almost translucent because it had like no blood left inside of it.
Ooh.
And I was like, that's
Traumatizing
like sad to see a person just reduced to literally a shell,
to just flesh.
flesh and bone.
Yeah.
Realistically, though, these honestly, I don't even know how I would describe it. They're just dead animals that
Just
wash
rotting
up.
corpses.
Rotting.
It's actually a giant sea creature shedding its outer shell.
Sure,
And these are just parts of it.
Yeah, whenever we were looking.
that's
at
interesting.
Whenever we were looking at the original iceberg,
Yeah.
globsters were pretty close to the top, and then we realized it was an umbrella term for just something organic washing up on a beach. And then there were like 5 other entries that were like the like I'm trying to think of some of them. There was like the St. Augustine monster and a bunch of other stuff, and it's like you just look at it and it's just a globster that washed up on the beach, and that's it.
Yeah.
So we decided to cut out all those and just kind of file them under globsters.
Globster,
You
yeah.
know
So
what's weird
they're
to think
interesting.
about? Lobsters never actually stop growing. Therefore,
Yeah.
theoretically, they can live forever. What kills them is they get too big for their shell and they get suffocated.
Oh man.
But theoretically, if they could molt successfully every time, you could probably get one the size of like a great white shark.
That's terrifying.
Imagine eating that thing.
Dude, that meat would feed a village.
Yeah.
But also just imagine getting snipped in half by a giant lobster. You're just swimming. Yeah.
Now imagine it like getting grabbed, like not snipped in half, but just grabbed really hard.
It
and
grabs
like
you with the
broken
'cause-
bones, and it crushes, and then it pulls you into that little lobster mouth and just starts just tearing into you with that little
Crab
thing.
mouths scare me. They
'Cause it's
unsettle
like-
me.
I don't want to talk
It's like
about
a-
this.
it's
anymore.
like a
Lobsters
bug
have-
mouth.
I don't want to talk
Lobsters
about
have
this
two different
anymore.
claws. They have the crushing claw and the cutting claw. So the crushing claw's for like shells and stuff,
Yeah.
for like smaller things. So yeah, it just grabs your leg with the crushing claw and just.
Dude, crabs are so interesting to me.
I like
but
zombie
they're
crabs.
so like, it's like an ant. Whenever you get like a really close up image of them, they're really creepy.
Calypso spiders.
It's like imagine a giant lobster with a mouth like that tearing into you, like the one from fucking what's it from Love, Death, and Robots.
Oh, yeah, I love that episode.
That
Oh,
short
yeah.
with
Yeah.
the
Fading
with Troy
Islands.
Baker and
Fading Islands.
yeah, that thing. Like imagine that thing tearing into you.
Just a big fucking crab.
Yeah, except lobster.
You weren't made in the image of God.
Yeah,
Probably
bad
tastes-
traveling. Is
Bad
the-
traveling. Yeah,
Yeah, that big.
the thing was
fucking-
cool. That
crab.
was a really good episode. We're talking about a show on Netflix called Love, Death, and Robots. It's like an anthology series. It's really popular.
It's
A
like
lot of
I've
people know about
seen, you know, and it's like, I'll say that show's kind of hit or miss because I've seen some.
Oh, yeah.
I've seen some I don't really care about. Then I see some like that one that are like just
Pure
Yeah.
cinema.
absolute cinema. Like,
Another one of my favorites is called like The Secret War or something, and it's about like a bunch of Soviet soldiers.
yeah, all those monsters.
Yeah, that's a
Yeah.
good one. Sunny's Edge is a good one.
Some
Where
of
they
them,
like neurologically control like these monsters and they fight each other.
yeah.
And then it's revealed that Sunny was the monster the whole time and that she is actually just fighting the monsters.
What's the one where this colony ship or whatever is stranded in space and this like alien arachnid
I know what you're
takes
talking
care
about. I
of
don't know
them or
what it's-
something? Like it doesn't
Arachnid.
eat them or anything. Like it just it keeps
spider.
them in this illusion that they're.
I don't remember that one. I like the mini one where it's the zombie invasion. Zombies, not in my country.
I like the one where the aliens invade
Ethan
and they
definitely
ended up
has
turning
this.
the planet into a black hole.
Yeah, it's like, we come in peace. He's got a gun. He shoots his dick.
On to the
Alrighty,
next
boys.
topic.
You ready for the
Yeah.
next? This is tier 3, so we're starting tier 3 with submechanophobia.
Ethan definitely has this phobia
Yeah,
based on everything he's talked to me
So-
about.
Yes.
And
it's
I
a
do
fear
too.
of partially or fully submerged man-made objects such as shipwrecks, submerged machinery, or animatronics.
Animatronics.
The
Yeah,
one that fucks me up.
this one
Oh.
fucks me up. This is a picture of. You said it was it the Titanic?
It looks like it's not the
Not the
Titanic,
Titanic.
but it is like a ship that has just been overtaken by like sea life.
So I guess whenever it says
The one that
animatronics,
gets me-
it's
Look
this
at the
one.
first one.
The first one, that one kind of gets me. Jake,
Yeah.
go down a bit. The one in the middle, that one
Yes.
gets me bad.
Yes.
I don't understand this one.
I hate
We'll
that
throw
one.
this picture up, but it's a picture
intimidating.
of a giant ship. I don't know ship names, but it's a giant ship, and
It's
is this the
the-
rudder?
Yes,
the
the
rudder.
rudder and
This
the
is the rudder.
propeller.
And the propeller and the on the bottom back end of the ship,
Yeah.
and then it's
There's
a
a
diver.
and he's like half
And
the
he's-
size of one of
he's
the
tiny.
propeller
I
blades.
tiny.
crushed the diver.
Yeah.
See, that one messes me up because it combines submechanics.
What the fuck?
the fuck is this?
I don't
dude?
know what the face
Sorry.
is. but
Anyways.
that's like a sunken amusement park. and that
Evil
shark's in it.
Squidward.
This is a popular image as well. I think this is what it meant by animatronic. I think it was it was either an aquarium or some kind of theme park, but there is a shark statue and people found it at the bottom of the ocean.
Shark statue. Ooh,
There is one abandoned aquarium that has
That's
like, just
terrible.
the corpse of a shark just
Oh yeah.
Oh,
yeah,
decomposing in a
I-
giant tank.
I remember
See
seeing that before.
that one gets me, the submarine, or not the submarine, the propeller with the diver, because it combines thalassophobia and submechanophobia. So it's like this giant man-made object underwater, and like all around it, it's just the piercing deep blue.
Yeah, the murkiness doesn't help.
Yeah.
It doesn't help your case.
Now, if the ship wasn't there, I'd be fine. But if it's there and
Oh, even if
See,
it wasn't
that's-
there, I'd almost be more fucked up.
So weird to me because whenever I look at the same image, I don't feel anything. Like
why don't I feel
doesn't
anything?
it doesn't creep me out. I don't know. The next thing we touched on this earlier, but it's Amelia Earhart, specifically how she died.
I never touched on Amelia.
She be eaten by crabs.
Is that proven or is that
No,
just
it's
It's a
just
theory.
okay?
Yeah,
So
it's just probably the most widely accepted theory as to what happened to her
She
these days.
probably crash landed and was eaten by wildlife.
by coconut crabs, these motherfuckers,
Which
Yeah.
they're
Probably
so
starved to
big.
death.
they're huge.
Look how big those fucking things are.
These things creep me out. No, like
'Cause they
it's
literally-
the size of a trash can.
Yeah, they climb up trees and fucking eat coconuts. Like they tear them apart and eat them. So
How much you want to bet they're from Australia?
They probably are.
I mean, I think they
I
might.
think
be.
I think they're only native to one island,
The fucking
or like maybe a
wasteland.
handful of islands.
It's a giant hermit crab.
Nature is fucking lit.
I can smell that image.
They lived for 60 years. Jesus Christ.
Oh my gosh.
You shouldn't be able to live as long as a human being.
Their
So-
name is Their scientific name is Burgus latro.
Yeah.
Genus Burgess
It's not
leech.
telling us where they're
Biggest
from.
fucking crab.
Yeah, what's their habitat?
Big ass crab.
Tropical Western
Indo-Pacific
Indo-Pacific Ocean.
So-
Yeah, these things are creepy. So the
Yeah.
theory is that Amelia Earhart crashed on an island and was eaten by coconut crabs. But I want to look more into that. I don't. Yeah, there she is. Amelia Earhart coconut crab. That is a auto search. Let's see what that says. The Amelia Earhart coconut crab theory suggests that after a possible crash landing on, I'm going to butcher this name, boys.
Nikumaroro Island.
Yeah, large coconut crabs may have consumed Earhart's remains and carried her bones into their burrows. That is
So,
terrifying.
It theorizes that they just ate her corpse, that she was
Yeah.
already dead.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
which some people theorize that she was still alive after the crash and like maybe was around on the island for a little while, and then because they are scavengers, so it's like maybe she was alive for a little while but eventually passed away due to thirst or hunger or something,
Yeah.
and then they ate her corpse, or they might have waited until she was just too weak to move and ate her alive.
Oh my
Like
like a
gosh.
cat.
It says here this hypothesis is based on the discovery of a few scattered bones that match Earhart's size, the crab's known diet and scavenging abilities, and the fact that a pig carcass experiment showed that crabs could strip a body to the bone within weeks.
Wow.
That is,
Insane.
I mean, I'm glad I'm glad that she was already passed by that point because that is
Maybe.
maybe potentially. I hope she was.
Yeah.
Not in a bad way, but that is
I'm
horrible.
hoping that she
Just
just
getting ripped
didn't.
to shreds
I'm just
by
hoping she
coconut
didn't get
crabs.
eaten by coconut crabs
Yeah.
at all, and maybe
Yeah,
she
dude.
just like crashed and did
Died.
that, and
It's-
died and
I'm
sank
hoping
into the
she
sea.
died when she crashed.
Yeah. Because that, I mean,
Getting ripped apart by a crustacean.
That's
That's
gotta be
essentially
someone's-
just a giant hermit crab.
no, that's
Yeah.
got to be someone's personal hell. Anybody, really. I don't know anybody that would want that. I wouldn't even want that on my worst enemy, dude.
Yeah.
What is the HMS Serpent?
The next thing.
His Her Majesty's Ship Serpent.
Exactly.
Oh, that's actually it?
Yeah.
I didn't know that, and I closed
So it's a
Google
British
Chrome. What
ship.
the hell, man?
So,
Okay, so the next one is HMS Serpent.
So essentially, the HMS Serpent is a British ship that crashed in 1888. It ran aground on some rocks, and so it was just a shipwreck. Like it wasn't anything,
Special.
It wasn't anything special about it. The only reason that we left it in is because of the body count out of the total crew. There was a crew of 176 people aboard, and out of them, 173 died. There were 3 survivors,
Yeah,
my
that.
God.
The hell did
and they just ran aground on some rocks. Like,
I want to say Wendigoon made a video about this or something similar.
It's probably as a result of like mass hysteria.
maybe. Like,
Oh my God, we're gonna die!
Yeah,
I'm gonna kill you.
out of 176 people, there were only 3 survivors from a ship just kind of driving up onto
Did
some
they
rocks.
ever talk about what happened? Or
I mean, probably.
Probably. I mean, they probably just went, "Hey, man, we hit some fucking rocks."
well, it's like,
know
yeah,
what to
but
tell
how did
ya.
everyone die except you 3?
I'm gonna take your spot on the lifeboat. Fight me for it.
And that's what happened.
Yeah, so like nothing paranormal or spooky about this ship, just like the insane amount of
Body
people.
count?
The insane amount of people that died.
Imagine being like the rescue crew and stumbling across that.
She was
Oh my
lost when she
God,
ran
what did these
aground
people
off.
do?
Cape
Like they were
Villon.
dead when we hit
Northwest
the
Spain.
sandbar, I swear.
I love that Wikipedia.
Oh no, the sandbar
Yeah.
shot him 3 times in the chest. What happened? Who gave the sandbar a gun?
I
don't get it.
I don't know.
The sandbar got hungry and ate him.
What?
I
don't
love
get
that
it. What is that from?
Wikipedia just.
Nothing. We were just talking about how like they were like if they're questioning these 3 survivors and they're like everyone died because of the impact and they look down and it's like oh no I guess the rock shot this guy 3 times. Like, what?
Okay.
He's got a gun with a black powder pistol.
Yeah.
I love how Wikipedia is referencing the ship as she.
Yeah.
A lot of ships
All
are she's.
ships are referred to
Oh, I
as
know. I
she.
just think it's funny that Wikipedia also addresses the boats as such.
I mean yeah it's like it's genuine naval like terminology to address your boat as a she.
Yeah. HMS Raccoon,
sea.
Mohawk,
She needs the sea.
Archer. It was the Archer. HMS. No, it's the Serpent. Archer class torpedo cruiser.
Yeah.
For the Royal Navy.
Okay. Well, let's move
She
on
did need the
to.
Seath, and so much so that she killed 173 of its passengers.
She
All
ran
right,
aground
let's-
and she
let's
was
move
like,
on
I'm gonna
to-
kill all you.
Ninja.
Is it Ninjin?
I pronounce
Yes.
it Ninjin.
Hey, that's the group from Jurassic Park.
So Ninjin is another giant sea creature and this one's spooky.
Ningi.
Ninj. N. I just missed the N. Okay. It's a Japanese word for human, a Japanese internet-created cryptid, a Japanese heavy metal band,
And
or
a
a
skincare
skincare brand. We're talking about the cryptid.
The Japanese sea
Yeah.
creature. It's got
Yeah.
a very famous image, that first one.
Ew.
Yeah.
That
Have you guys
first
seen
one
this
is like
before?
the most well-known like image of what a ninjin is.
A
Yeah.
Ningen.
That's disgusting.
Does he have a beer bottle? What is that?
He drinking a Miller.
What is that?
I think it's a person.
I can't.
Is it a person?
Oh, it is a person.
Can you click on it?
It's a. Oh, I thought it was a
Oh.
YouTube video. Oh, it is a YouTube. No.
You have to suck Godzilla's toes.
Okay, let's get away from that. Sorry. Okay. I was just looking for a size comparison. Here it is. That's the diver up here in the top left. That is terrifying.
Imagine that thing
Why is
coming
it
out of the.
humanoid?
Yeah, it's just going to
Why
grab
do you have arms?
Why do you
Imagine-
have fingers?
Okay, so picture that scene from Finding Nemo where they're arguing and the whale's coming up behind them, but with that thing coming out of the fucking murk, just kind of coming up like.
Like that one video. Dun.
But for us, it will be delicious.
But it's just muffled and that sounds like it's underwater.
For us,
it will be
Not so good for you,
delicious.
but for us it will be delicious. Nugget.
See, it's interesting to me that like almost every culture in the world.
But for
I'm
us,
sorry. Hold on.
delicious.
Hold on. Don't have audio, please. God. Okay, it's gonna have me do all this.
Your body is sinking into the murky depths.
Oh, I can't see the rest of it. Sorry, side
Scroll
tangent.
down.
This is a meme
Scroll down a bit.
that we love. I cannot scroll down.
Oh.
Grit. It's gonna be a bitch. Facebook is a bitch. Fuck you, Mark. Okay, let's go over here.
That's also Facebook.
God dang it.
Damn it!
Is it gonna give me a better? Yeah, here it is.
There it is.
Pav, your body is sinking into the murky depths.
Pav.
Not so good for you, but
Pav.
for us it will be delicious.
That's what it
It's just
says,
A
Adam.
bunch of little crabs.
It was Pav.
Pav.
It's
POV.
POV.
Yeah,
Why'd you say Pav?
Yeah, it's just Pav.
I
But-
just say POV.
I want to put this up on the screen.
You're a POS. Okay.
Just imagine this picture on screen with Nugget and a Biscuit by Tobuscus in the background.
Nugget and a biscuit.
Yeah.
Dip it all in mashed potatoes.
Anyways, Adam, what were you saying about cultures and such? I'm sorry. Excuse me.
I was saying before Nugget Biscuit
Before I was so rudely
I'm
interrupted.
so
by
sorry.
Tobuscus of all people. That I find it extremely interesting that like basically every culture in the world, no matter how far removed from each other, has like all these different ideas of these creatures in the sea and whatnot. And it's like most cultures have some kind of sea
That's got to
serpent.
mean there's got to be something. If
There's
they're
some
all,
truth to it.
Most of them speak of some giant serpent in the
From
sea
Vikings to Germany to pretty much everywhere.
Yeah.
It's like there's got to be something out there. So many people are like, yeah, we're all seeing the same thing.
That's actually funny you mentioned that because that segues into our next one. Oh, no, it doesn't. This one. I thought we were on this one, and that's
Damn it.
exactly what Kagan was talking about.
U-boat versus monster?
Yeah, we'll get to it.
Ooh.
Anyways, we're going to move on from the Ninjin and then go to Sirens, which is the last item in Tier 3. So Sirens, is we touched on it a little bit earlier, like mermaids.
I've never touched on a siren.
They're
but I'd
just
like
mermaids, but they scream and sing good.
Yeah, they allure their prey.
Siren
Siren
head.
head.
Siren head. Oh, I looked up Siren head. Sorry. This meme culture is just melting my brain.
That's 6'7", am I right?
Siren. Aha!
Oh, brother, this guy stinks.
Sirens are literally just mermaids.
Yeah, they're just mermaids.
Yeah, essentially. They're sirens are from, I believe, what, Greek mythology?
The fuck?
Yeah.
I think so.
And essentially, it's a mermaid type creature, but they sing very
Wood.
beautifully. Yeah, me too. And their voices are so like hypnotic that they would lure, say, like with their voices and the look of like being a beautiful woman, they would lure sailors to the like come closer.
No.
And whenever they would come close enough, they would drag them into the water, drown them.
They could at least give them a happy ending before they do
True,
that.
like they could get them off at least once.
Yeah.
It's like, look,
Don't
I'll let
worry,
you
girl.
kill
You
Girls
me.
are
won't
gonna
die
be
a
just
virgin,
fine.
sweetheart.
It's like, look, you can kill me, but at least give me like a wicked handy J
Yeah.
first. I want to feel what it's like to get beat off by a siren.
It's probably slippery.
What do them gills
It
feel
might
like?
be. I don't know. You think they have a mucus membrane?
That'd be cool.
Because water is not a good
Dude,
lubricant.
your shit be all fishy too. That's not. That ain't the move.
Be all
man.
It is
slimy.
normally anyway.
More so than what it would normally be. You ever went fishing before? It smell like that, but on your
Yeah.
dick. That's. I mean.
I
got
turn every
fish stank
smallmouth
on your
bass
dick.
into a largemouth bass.
I got fish bowls. Anyways, moving on from tier 3 to tier 4, which is it Kagan's face? No, it's Ethan's
Yeah.
face.
It's me.
It's Ethan.
Starting with the Kaz 2.
I
yeah,
have
the
no idea what
Kaz
that is.
2.
So the Kaz 2 is another ship, but specifically it is a sailboat that went missing recently. What year?
Recently.
It was
It was in the 2000s.
2007.
2007. It set sail off of the southern coast of Australia, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
And literally they found the boat like a little while later. I can't remember if it was like days later or what, but they found the boat and everyone that was on board was just gone. It was
It was
like
a 3-man crew.
Yep, it was 3 friends who went out together for like a fishing trip and a sailing trip, and they found the boat, and all 3 guys were just not on it.
That's
You think maybe they stopped on an island, but like a dumbass, they forgot to drop anchor, so the ship just floated away.
No one knows.
that's probably a reasonable.
Yeah, there's like that rundown of what might have happened is
Right here, the final accident.
the whole thing.
Oh,
Like
okay.
the initial. Do
you wanna-
that's like
you wanna
yeah,
read that?
I'll read it
Okay.
because I've heard about the Kaz too. I think
Okay.
Wendigoon actually talked about it.
Yeah.
But essentially, it's like the main theory that like the guys who were trying to investigate came up with was one of the men fell overboard while trying to free a fishing lure from the propeller of the boat, and then the second man went into the water to help his brother, and then the last guy who was still at the helm may have tried to lower the sails to turn the boat around to go back for them, but a gust of wind or a change in the boat's course caused the boom to swing and knock him overboard as well. And they all wound up just treading water as their boat sailed away without them.
That's so sad.
See, that's like the official idea, but also it's like that's some fucking Three Stooges cartoon
Yeah,
shit.
it is.
Like that's some cartoon shit. Like no one
That's
thinks.
gonna be terrifying too to drown like that.
Yeah.
It's just
You just exhaust yourself
well, you
too.
just exhaust yourself, and you just have to accept the fact that it's gonna happen.
See, that's just
Yeah.
what they think happened. That was just like their like, I guess, best theory that they could come up with based on everything they saw. But at the same time, everyone was like,
That seems too comedic.
"That's stupid." Like it's like something else happened to these guys, and no one knows what.
I oddly like that.
I remember when they went on board the ship, there was still like, it was like there was like food still out on plates on tables, and stuff. Like
Unless like
That's
some
haunting.
pirates like picked them up and maybe.
When they
maybe,
didn't take
but
the boat.
It was 2007 off the southern coast of Australia. It's
So
not
they
really pirate
just
waters.
finished watching the SpongeBob movie, and they're like, "Let's try that
We're
in real
going
life."
to Bikini
Actually,
Bottom, lads.
before we do this one,
Yeah.
do the Mary Celeste because
wanna do the Mary Celeste?
it's basically the same thing. Just it's like the first instance of this happening.
Okay.
So
All right.
The Mary Celeste is another ship, but this was from a longer back.
A merchant brigantine.
Yeah, 1872, and a similar thing happened, and there was let's see, 1, 2, 3.
There's 10 people on
Yeah, it
board.
looks like 10 people, and
Yeah.
same thing. They found the ship later, and there was just no one on board.
That is haunting.
It's so spooky. I love
it's like
that
the Flying
shit.
Dutchman.
Yeah, and no one knows where they went. It's kind of like, dude, I want to get. There's a reason I wanted to get this game. It's fucking. So you know Lucas Pope, he made Papers, Please.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Papers, Please, great game. He made another game called Return of the Obra Dinn.
Yes.
Where this ship comes back into port and the entire crew's gone. The entire crew of like
So
60
you have to
something people.
investigate
And
what
you have
happened.
to go through the entire ship and investigate and figure out what happened to everybody, how they die, who killed them.
Is
what
it
killed
based
them.
off of like one of these stories, or is it just like a?
Loosely,
Loosely,
but it's
okay.
got a mythological aspect to it as well.
Question.
Yeah.
Is it multiplayer?
No.
Damn it.
What's it called? Return to the Obra Dinn?
Return of the Obra Dinn.
Return of the Obra Dinn.
And I love the art style. It's in like old screen shit. Like that's how it looks.
Oh.
Ethan's like immediately turned off. Yo, Mr. White. It's Heisenberg.
Jesse, I'm gonna kill you, bitch.
Jesse, we're on the Obra Dinn, Jesse.
And it's like,
Jesse,
I
where's the
remember
crew?
You're like a detective, and you have this like magic stopwatch. That's like if you find some kind of remains, you can use it to go back to the scene where they died and watch it happen.
It be a kraken.
Terrifying.
Yeah, it's got
Terrifying.
like a long story of what exactly happened to this ship, and you got to just go through a journal and figure out what happened to everybody.
That's cool.
But yeah, it's loosely based off of these events like the Mary Celeste and the Kaz 2 of just ships showing up or someone finding it in the water and there just being no one on board and no one knowing what happened.
I wonder what caused them to desert the ship.
See,
I guess
that's the fun of it is because like you can just sit there and think about it all day and like
You'll never get.
hypothesize and you'll never get closure.
Since we're still on boats, let's come back to this one, and then let's talk about the U-boat versus monster.
Yes.
Which Kagan had a perfect segue earlier. This is not working. That's so unfortunate. I'm so sad. Okay, so is it working? Oh no.
There we
Okay,
go.
here it is. Okay, so U-boat versus monster. Adam and I looked into all these last night, and when we looked into this one, I was pretty intrigued. So the long and short of it, right, Adam, is it was during World War One, and basically the British, right? British patrol boat, and the monster story is likely a fabrication or myth. Okay, so they blamed a monster pretty much to get captured. Is that what it was?
So essentially, what happened is a British ship came up on a German U-boat called UB-85, and from what I recalled, the Germans were like on top of the boat, like hailing them, and they like willingly surrendered because they claimed that they were in the water with some kind of giant sea serpent that damaged their ship or their U-boat. It's like they willingly surrendered to the British during World War One because they wanted to get away from the water.
And they
from
swore
this
up and down
creature
that they saw this thing.
Yeah.
How many people was it?
I don't recall how many crew members the U-boat had.
It's Germany. I'm pretty sure it was the SMU-28.
I know modern submarines have like a crew of about 100, usually a little less.
Why am I on Wikipedia?
So a German U-boat, I'd say it might have like a crew of 30.
Yeah, but all 30 people swore that they saw this thing.
From what I remember, yes.
That is insane to me.
And they surrendered to the British to get away from it.
Yeah. So we'll move on to Rogue Waves. This is the last item on this tier. They're giant, unpredictable ocean waves that
That's
can be
really
more
it.
than twice the height of surrounding waves. So scary.
Yeah, it's
A surfer's dream.
They've been scientifically proven for a while. It's like they had caused a lot of havoc throughout history because like essentially it's like you're just in the ocean, going through the water and all the waves are, normal height, they're all about the same size, and then out of nowhere there'll just be one wave that's like 2 or 3 times the size.
fish paste!
And they've been proven as to just like, fluid dynamics as the waves grow, energy builds up, and then eventually it all just pushes into one wave. And Yeah.
It's like a little tiny tsunami.
Poseidon don't want you here.
Yeah.
You're
Me
not
looking
supposed
at the
to be here.
giant ass wave about to swallow my ship. Tartar
He
sauce.
said,
Tartar sauce. Oh, barnacles.
he said, get off me block.
Get off me block. He said, pull up on your block and break it down. We play in Tetris.
No, giant waves are terrifying. Like in Gulf Shores, Alabama, or really anywhere that has like a beach that tourists can go to, most of the time they'll have like different colored flags that mean like the tide's high or
Yeah.
there's like dangerous waves or sharks, you know, and that's terrifying because one day it can be so, bright, sunny.
Beautiful.
It's beautiful. The waves are just right. And then the next day it's like hell.
Yoink.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like red flag, huge waves. There might be a tsunami. We'll see.
That's
The
a bit of a
water
red
is
flag.
also really low.
No, we didn't put this on the list, but I do want to talk about it because I just thought about it whenever we were talking about rogue waves, so I can just kind of lump it in.
Yeah.
Let's talk about what is it called? Undercurrents.
Oh.
Like
Scary.
talking about like whenever you're in the water and it could be like 4 feet deep, but it's like on the surface the current's nice and calm, and then like underneath there will be a layer of current that's like moving super quick, and it sweeps you off your feet, sucks you under the water, holds you there, and pulls you out.
The undertow.
Yeah, the undertow essentially.
Isn't the Arkansas River like that?
Yes, that's one of the main reasons you're not allowed to swim in the Arkansas River.
Yeah.
It's because like the top like 2 feet are flowing, normal river speed, but under that it's flowing faster. So it'll, if your body goes down there, it'll grab your legs, pull you under into that.
You
won't be
will
able to get
drown.
out.
You will drown.
Yeah, it's like and also like specific man-made like dams and spillways and stuff. There's a certain type of like area literally called the death machine, because the way that the water spills over and hits the ground, it like goes underwater and like moves in a circuit. It like moves in a circular rotation.
So
And it'll
this is
just hold you there underwater and keep you spinning.
It puts
until
you in the
drown.
fucking spin cycle.
Yeah.
this is a term, like an actual term.
I believe so. The death machine, river.
River phenomena or river waves, river flow.
Yeah.
Let's look at that. I've never heard of this actually.
Current created by low head dams, so kind of like spillways, where like look up a picture of it. That's how it works. Water flows over this lip and it kind of like spins back up and it creates a circular
So
area.
you are stuck.
And if you get
in
stuck
that
in
hell.
that current, you will be held underwater just spinning in a circle until you drown.
Oh, that's
Yeah, the
harrowing.
drowning machine, that's what it's called.
drowning
Call
machine.
this one the death machine.
Yeah. No,
I mean-
not the death machine, the drowning machine.
I mean, the same.
What's the difference?
Same thing, man. That's
Oh.
You die either
scary.
way.
Yeah, but you wouldn't say, hey, what killed him? Death.
What kind?
Poseidon
Motherfucker
killed
was put in the aquatic spin cycle.
5. All right, we're on tier 5 now, and our first item is blue whale
Blue
sounds,
whale
which we also talked about a little earlier. They're scary.
I'm looking forward to that second one.
The
The
second
Montauk
one,
Monster.
Yeah.
but blue
you will
whale
be
sounds.
underwhelmed.
Man, what is there to be said, right?
I mean,
Blue
that's
whale sounds.
we left it on here
Yeah.
because, like Jake said earlier, literally just like if you were in open water and you heard the sound of a whale, that's scarier than any of those other sounds.
Yes.
That's way scarier than the bloop or Julie or upsweep. It's like whales are creepy. Like their shit's haunting.
And we talked about this last night. What terrifies me the most is the thought of hearing that before I even see it in
Yeah.
a deep body of water. Like, terrifying. Because it's probably like the sound is surrounding you. You're not going to know which direction it's coming from. You're underwater. Like, that's
like I was looking into it last night and I found a video of a blue whale crying, and it was horrifying.
It's haunting,
I've never
dude.
heard those.
The idea of like having that sound, like just hearing it out of nowhere, like while out in the middle of the sea. No.
Yeah, I'm
Because
good.
I mean, it just kind of sounds like a woman crying, just really high pitched and really loud, coming from everywhere.
Yeah, it's not a fun time. Not a good time. Anyways, moving on. The next item in this tier is called the Montauk Monster.
Yes.
Talk to a.
Montauk
be
Montauk Monstel.
It's essential. It's just a globster.
It's close.
It's a
different
carcass, yeah.
enough.
Yeah, we left it in because it's like a little bit different than your average globster.
Yeah, so this thing looks like a like a land animal. It doesn't look like a washed up sea creature.
No, it's a creature from another
It looks like a
dimension.
fucking mole rat.
It's
That's what I
from the
said.
Montauk
Yeah, it does.
Project.
When we looked at it last night, I said that looks like a naked mole rat.
It
Yeah.
looks like a fucking rat root.
I can dream, damn it.
Hang on, what
Is
does that say?
is that what it looked like?
I can see its penis.
fucking immediately.
I think it's either a dog or a pig.
It does have a peener. That's weird.
So someone said up top, I think it's either a dog or a pig.
Kind of looks like mine.
Okay.
Anyways. Okay.
That does kind of look like you.
Yeah. Oh, I said mine.
Oh, I was saying just
My
in general.
naked mole rat. Oh, thanks.
Go to the Nat Geo Wild one.
I think the naked mole rat is my spirit animal.
It's got a beak.
Yeah, it does. That's like the defining feature in a lot of these images, or the images
Check out
of
the
this
beak
thing.
on this guy.
Whoa,
Yeah.
what a beak.
Is that another siren?
Yeah, dude, man.
my
The world's
gosh.
fucking ending.
Yeah, it is.
Am I getting like I should be getting notifications about nuclear war or
Or
something?
like an Amber Alert or something.
No.
Nope, it's just okay.
We wouldn't get an Amber Alert.
We would just die.
We'd hear the bombs.
No alarms. Yeah.
We just hear the, and then you'd go blind.
If you're looking directly at them.
All right. So that's the Montauk monster. I don't really know the origin around this one. I don't think we read into it last night, Adam.
I saw that it was washed up and discovered in 2008
Yeah.
In New York.
in Montauk, New York. I didn't know it was that
Yeah,
close
I
to
didn't. I
home.
didn't either.
Y'all know what the Montauk Project is, right? We
I-
talked about it in the conspiracy video.
Montauk, wasn't that German?
I forget.
It's what inspired Stranger Things.
Really?
Yeah, it's believed to be a government experiment about opening portals to another dimension.
Oh.
They sealed the actual site up with concrete.
I think it also didn't it
Oh,
also
that is not-
It's like also like a listening
Oh,
post during
yeah.
the Cold War.
didn't it also inspire like kind of similar to what was happening in the Mist?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Like they were experimenting with
It might-
portal technology.
Try
and-
looking up instead of Montauk Project. Try Project Montauk.
Yeah,
Project
right there.
Montauk. Yeah.
What do we got? What do we got?
Series of United States government projects conducted at Cape Hero or Montauk Air Force Base, developing psychological warfare techniques, exotic research, including time travel.
It gave us the same thing whenever I searched the last thing.
Time travel.
Time travel. Yeah, I guess
thought
that's
it
what you
was-
meant
I
by
thought
different
it was
dimensions and stuff.
interdimensional.
Neil deGrasse
Stuff.
Tyson
It
basically
seems like
confirmed time travel is possible.
It seems like it was
theoretically.
basically like just kind of everything they were trying. And time travel is theoretically possible, but only forward. Can't go
Yeah.
backwards.
This is the last item on this tier. It is a coelacanth.
Big prehistoric salmon.
Yeah, I mean, they look really cool.
So the fun thing about the coelacanth is that it first appeared on Earth 400 million years ago.
Wasn't it like recently rediscovered?
Yes, the coelacanth was around before the dinosaurs were even a thing. And then everyone thought it went extinct 66 million years ago with the asteroid that killed the dinosaurs. And then in 1938, someone just found one again.
See a lot of arc.
Oh no, that's why I looked up Ark after it.
Yeah.
'Cause every time I think about a coelacanth, I think of Ark.
Yeah. So like in 1938, someone spotted one and was like, "Oh, I guess these things are still around." And the most recent coelacanth sighting was in 2024.
That's crazy, dude.
So
That is
that's where they
insane.
get Coca-Cola from.
What?
No, they
What?
get that from the
Cola
cocaine
can.
plant.
What are you talking about, dude? What are you talking about? I mean, they look old. They look ancient.
Do you see what a sunfish looks like?
Yeah, they're huge, man.
Sunfish?
A sun. Have you ever seen a sunfish?
Oh, they're massive.
Ethan.
I have not.
Biggest
Well,
fish
since
in
we're
the world.
talking about the ocean,
Literally the biggest fish in the world.
sunfish.
Oh, I've seen them before.
Yeah.
Like, look at
Like,
that.
look at it next to a person.
That's
Oh my god.
crazy.
But they're like completely docile.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're chilling,
I just want to give a big old hug.
but they're big as shit.
You slapped the fuck out of me.
It turns around to see you, and you just.
I'm just a fine red mist.
I love the post. It's like when you're trying to keep your cool, but a fucking seal just bit off a chunk of
Takes
your
a
head.
bite out of your brain.
Isn't there like an after picture of this where the chunk is taken out?
And he just looks brain
Yeah.
Yeah,
dead.
it's
Oh.
like me trying to keep my cool, but a seal
my
just bit my
gosh.
fucking head.
See, it's like
Yeah, let me just take your
I don't-
frontal lobe.
sunfish. Those are one of those animals that I don't know how they still exist. because they're so big and docile and they're slow. Like they can't move quick like at all. It's like a sloth. It's like, how are you still even a thing? How have you
Imagine
not been like beaten out of the food chain by now?
What
I
are
think
you
it
even?
says it's the boniest fish, so it's probably too much work to eat.
That's fair.
But that's,
Yeah.
I mean, if I was a predator, I'd be going after big fish. That's a big meal.
Yeah, but bones too.
I'd eat around them.
I'm not gonna say what I was just about to.
What were you gonna say?
No.
Tier 6!
I'll wait until after the recording.
Okay.
First item on Tier 6.
Phantom
Islands.
Phantom Islands.
Phantom
Jake,
Islands.
Tell us about it.
So
And I'll tell you
Phantom,
all about the next one. The one after this is my favorite.
Phantom Islands. So these are pretty cool, and Adam and I had a pretty good conversation about these last night, but they are islands which have appeared on maps but later found to not exist. And Adam told me that this was a tactic, like a military tactic back in the day, where people would it would basically set them on, like, the enemy on a wild goose chase. So
Yeah.
they would look like idiots.
See, sometimes most of the time it was genuine just navigational error because they were just working with what they had in like the 1700s.
This is when they still thought the Earth was flat.
It's
Yeah.
not flat.
But most of the time these things would just be errors because they just didn't have proper equipment and whatnot. But a lot of the time, yeah, this was during like the height of colonialism. England, France, and Spain were all competing to occupy the Americas.
The 20 Years' War or whatever.
Yeah, and a lot of the time, whenever they would make maps, they would put like either islands or they would like mark forts and towns that weren't actually there, just to send like whoever found them on wild goose chases.
You've
looking
fallen
for
for
it.
one of my classic blunders. A fake island.
Yeah,
But could you imagine that, though? Like, when people are like initially making these maps for the first time and mapping out all the routes of the waterways and all the islands and stuff, and it's already been made, and then someone goes and takes the same routes, looks at the map, and they find something in the same area that's not there. Like, that's pretty cool to me.
Yeah.
Like, that's not, wait, that
You're
dot's
not supposed to be
You're
there.
not supposed to be here.
I love old explorer tales and whatnot, like
Yeah.
lost expeditions and stuff like that.
Moving on, though, our next item is called The Call of the Deep, and this
is
one's really
probably
interesting.
My favorite thing on this entire list. So the Call of the Deep, essentially, it's a thing that affects divers most of the time. And essentially what will happen is either if they don't have the right mix of like gases in their tank, or if like they get too deep where it starts to affect the gases in their tank, they breathe in too much nitrogen and it causes narcosis. And essentially what happens is they just swim down
Into the depths.
into the depths. Like they just look down at the deep water and just
Maybe
That's
it opens up our
beeline straight for it.
Maybe it opens up our third eye to communicate with those.
It's an eldritch horror that's calling to them.
And it's like, I love the name too, the Call of the Deep, because it's kind of like, you know, the Call of the Abyss is like a psychological thing in humans. Like you get kind of a similar thing whenever you're like in a really high place, standing on like a cliffside, looking down. It's
Oh,
like
yeah,
kinda
you got
get
that little
a similar
voice
tug
to
pulling
jump.
you towards it.
Yes.
But yeah, essentially it's just like, and these are to, you know, competent people that know how to dive. Like they know what they're doing. And this just causes them to just swim to the depths.
Freaky.
What's the difference between this and the bends?
So the bends, essentially what happens is whenever you're diving deep underwater, the pressure causes the gases in your bloodstream to kind of condense tighter and tighter. And whenever you're coming up, those gases expand back to their usual thing. But if you do it too fast, they expand too quickly and it ruptures blood vessels and in your body, in your brain.
Oh.
It's a decompression sickness.
Yes. So yeah, the gases expand. That's why like whenever divers are coming back up from deep sea diving, they have rest points where it's like they come up to this point and they stop for a few minutes until it equalizes, and they come up again, stop until it equalizes. They have to leave enough oxygen or enough air in their tanks to be able to make these stops, because if they go up too quick, like if they panic or something, their blood vessels explode.
Oh.
Yeah, that's terrifying.
Yeah.
Fuck that, dude. Ugh. Ugh. The Call of the Deep, though, that's a really interesting phenomenon.
Yeah.
It's a terrifying
Like, why would
name
you? Why
for
would
it.
you want to do that?
Jake, remember
Man.
we went scuba
Sometimes-
diving?
Yeah, we did.
It's like plays to that, you know, look into the void looks back.
Yeah.
You know, it's like I like that whole concept of
Yeah.
like staring into an abyss, and it's like you can almost hear it. You know,
Come here.
it's like
Yeah, me and Jake went scuba diving. We were on a cruise.
Is that when y'all went? Oh yeah.
Yeah, it was on the shoreline, but it was like maybe 20, 30 feet deep. It was fairly deep,
20
Yeah.
or 30 feet.
but it was mostly just like coral coves and fish and stuff. And they're like, "Don't touch that. That's fire coral. You will hurt yourself." And I was like,
No.
"Now I kind of want to."
Have you guys seen this image? It's from an animated movie called The Sea Beast. I think it's on Netflix or something. But
See, if I saw that shit, I would
like
be.
this is a person or two people. It's-
Dude,
I would fucking
pull
panic.
up the video from that,
yeah, let's
because like that video fucks me up
yeah, I don't know how we're gonna
right there.
be able to do videos on.
We
I
probably-
can just download it.
we might not be able to show it. But
Yeah.
like just
Yeah, I'm gonna click this. We're gonna watch it. I'm gonna turn. Yeah, the it's off. Okay, let's look at it. Fuck that.
hang on, let it play out.
Yeah,
Watch.
there's more to it.
Oh my god!
Hey.
Just the
And it
way-
just
And
disappears.
it just goes. That's
I
I'm
fully
good,
expect
man.
to see it just come back with its mouth
that,
open.
That
That
monster is
scene
actually nice to
fucks me
them.
up.
He's
Yeah.
actually friendly.
I don't
Yeah.
care.
Yeah,
I don't care.
but
I
even
don't
still-
care.
Stay away
Yeah.
Stay
from me.
away from me. Leave. I get that you have good intentions, but I don't give a shit.
yeah. That's
I know.
I'm good.
freakishly
I'm gonna
huge.
fight my whole way down your throat.
I've got a pocket knife. I will cut my way out.
The next item on this tier is, and the last one of this tier is cursed shipwrecked. And this is, I think, Adam, this is like an umbrella, right? Just
Yeah, I mean, it's more of just a general idea. There is no specific cursed shipwreck, but just the general feeling of like whenever you're looking at a shipwreck and looking through it and whatnot, that eerie feeling. You know what I mean?
yeah.
Because like shipwrecks, that also plays into the submechanophobia of like of just seeing like man-made stuff underwater, forgotten, like starting to be taken back by the sea, like covered in barnacles and all kinds of rust and
Yeah.
So I'm looking
Titanic.
at some of these like historical shipwrecks here, and the one that I'm looking at is the SS Kiangya. On December 4th, 1948, this ship, overloaded with refugees fleeing the Chinese Civil War, struck a mine and exploded near Shanghai, killing as many as 4,000 people.
1,000 people.
The
big was
next
that
one, SS Thistlegorm? Is that what that says?
Sounds
Thistlegorm.
British.
After being attacked by German bombers in 1941, the British
Called it.
munitions ship exploded and sank in the Red Sea, preserving its cargo of motorcycles, rifles, and other military equipment in a haunting underwater tomb. And then the last one that it shows is the Salem Express. And I've not heard of any of these, by the way. In 1991, this ferry ran aground on a coral reef while carrying hundreds of passengers returning from Mecca, or is it Mesa?
Mecca.
Mecca, sinking in minutes and trapping most inside. Today, it is a dive site where personal belongings and vehicles are still visible, and the exact number of deaths is debated, but is estimated to be in the hundreds. I'm still not over the 4,000 fucking people.
That's a
in
lot
Shanghai.
of people.
That's dude. Every Chinese conflict,
Conflict.
whether it be rebellion, civil wars, they always have like insane body
Yeah.
counts.
Ludicrous kill
It's
counts.
like that one meme. It's like
This was
Bang
the ship.
Jing
Ethan.
Hao becomes emperor. 6 trillion
600 million dead.
Yeah.
I mean, it was a pretty big ship. The SS
Capitalism.
Kiangya.
Capitalism, work or starve. Communism, work and starve.
Anyways, that was a brief little mention on that. They're interesting. But not as interesting as our last tier. We're on our last tier, boys. The first one is the immortal jellyfish. Tell
I've
us
heard
about
about
that,
these.
Adam.
So it's just a specific species of
I
jellyfish.
thought jellyfish were already like semi-immortal.
Not all of them. But there are specific jellyfish that are. This one specifically is functionally immortal.
Looks like a fucking Elden Ring boss.
Doesn't it revert back to like its infant
polyp
state, and
yeah.
then it goes back to its adult state, and then it just keeps going back and
Yeah.
forth?
Like, I guess, yeah, technically it's not immortal due to the fact, like, it can still be killed by predators and,
Yeah.
whatnot. But in terms of just dying of old age, never happen. It can, if there are no predators around.
It's biologically immortal.
This thing is biologically immortal. It can functionally live forever.
So you're telling me there's a chance?
Yeah, get me some of this thing's DNA.
Chance for what? What do you mean? Wait, hold on. What do you mean?
To become immortal.
I wouldn't be surprised if some scientist got a hold of it and is actively trying to figure this shit out.
True.
I'd like to be immortal.
Imagine if it worked the same way. Like, you got old and then you just reverted back through the years into being like an infant and then grew back up again.
But you
be
lose
so
all
weird.
the knowledge.
Grade school again? Fuck that.
Oh,
I don't like being an adult. Literally reverts your aging backwards.
Has pop culture taught you nothing about immortality? You're gonna see everyone you love around you die, and then it's not even.
I can make them immortal too.
What if they don't want that, Ethan? Don't
Well, too
don't
bad.
put that
Too
on me.
bad.
Don't put that on me.
I've always said it's like,
Yeah.
my biggest thing in life right now is not having enough time.
Yeah.
And it's like, I would want, my ideal idea of immortality is, I'm immortal, and I'm immortal and invincible. So like, invincible. But, I'm immortal and invincible. So essentially, like, I can't die of old age, and I will remain like locked in my current appearance.
Yeah.
And also, I'm functionally invincible, so I can't die from someone attacking me and killing me and whatnot. But the caveat is, once I'm ready to die, like I feel like I've done enough and I'm ready to go, I can like punch the clock and choose to die when I'm ready. That's like my one caveat. I don't want to like, have to be immortal and then like once the heat death of the universe happens, I'm just floating through a black void for eternity.
In a perpetual state of agony.
What if it's just an irrational decision you made in the moment, and then later you regret it? You'd be like, damn, maybe.
Maybe then you can just be like,
pull
okay.
the plug.
I mean, I don't think I'd regret it if I'm dead.
No, I know, but just think
You
about
wouldn't
it
be there to
like in
regret
a
it at all.
specific moment, and you're like, I've had enough, and then you do it, and then you're like,
Oh,
well,
man.
well,
Well, maybe I was just having a bad day.
yeah, it wasn't that. It wasn't as bad as I thought it was.
I don't know.
Maybe.
It's like, see,
Perhaps I overreact.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'd have that moment if I like was in that situation.
Because he'd be dead.
I mean, certainly, if like there was a nuclear fallout, and then you're like, yeah, I've seen enough. That
I'm
would
on
be
my
enough.
17th generation
Yeah.
of grandchildren.
Well, see, I'm
Take me out to the sun so I can feel it on my skin one last time.
See, even if I'm like in a nuclear war or whatever, I'm functionally invincible too. So I could be at ground zero and be fine.
You'd be worshipped as a god by like tribals or some shit.
For sure, you'd be like a you'd be
The
deified.
pale man does not reap the consequences of the past civilizations.
The boom boom does not harm the pale man.
The invisible
I would
terror.
start making changes if I was functionally like immortal and
You'd be-
invincible. I'd be
Like,
like,
what are you
just,
gonna do? Stop me? I'll just brute force my way into anything.
I'm
If
just
you
gonna
try to kill me,
stroll
I'll just-
into government buildings and just be like, so what are you gonna do? Stop me?
Kagan and I were talking last night about game developers and game companies and whatnot, and Kagan was like, "It's like that meme, if I had superpowers, there'd be signs. I wouldn't be evil, but I'd visit a couple places.
That's my thing. That's what I say. It's like if I had the powers of like Omni-Man or like Homelander,
Yeah.
I wouldn't be evil, but
You'd
you'd
be
see
able
some
to tell.
you'd see some changes and a
You'd
lot
see
of
some
things.
changes.
Lord, boys, we've been almost going for 2 hours.
2 hours.
Yeah, it does not feel that way. Sorry about that.
Yeah, you'd notice
We had a lot to talk about.
Dude,
we're
hell
almost
yeah.
done.
If
We're
I
almost
had
done.
powers like that, you'd notice that Microsoft would start making a lot of good financial
It's like that
decisions.
one meme.
You don't seem to understand.
Elon Musk gives all of his money away to Fortune, and it's Homelander standing behind him with a smile.
Earth isn't yours to conquer.
Mine.
So moving on to our next item on the last tier, the Milky Sea, which is one of my favorite things that we
have two more
saw.
items under this.
It's a rare, widespread bioluminescent event where vast areas of the ocean glow with a steady milky green light. This is something I was talking to Adam last night. This is almost like a solar eclipse or the aurora borealis.
Yes,
I know
would
why he
love,
does that.
I would love
I
to
want
see this in person.
for sure.
That's what we talked about.
It's like bioluminescent plankton or
Yeah.
something like
Yep.
that.
We talked about this, and we talked about the aurora borealis. Of like, you see pictures of things like this all the time, but it never will do justice to like being there and seeing it with your eyes.
Like
Aurora borealis.
at this time of year in this part of the country, localized entirely within your kitchen.
Yes.
Like
Yes.
this shit is
Can I see
beautiful.
it?
No.
No.
This is beautiful.
It's
I want to
cool.
see this.
Look at that.
Yeah, it's amazing.
Gorgeous.
You think you'd die if you drank it?
I mean,
I don't think so.
Or you think you'd become like a superhero?
You think you'd really want the Krabby Patty secret formula?
I want you to make me a Krabby Patty.
beep, bop, doo-doo-doo-doo.
Start digging in your butt, twin.
What? What?
We have fun here.
Yeah.
But yeah, we might like everything that we're talking about. We'll probably put some pictures up there.
Definitely.
Ethan, you're gonna have
I've got so much work
you
to
got
do.
some work cut out for you, dude.
Heavy episodes.
I'm
Oh, for
probably
sure.
taking next week off work.
For sure. What are you talking about?
What do you mean?
can't-
This is
yeah.
work. You don't have any PTO?
Yeah, if you take off, then who's gonna
I have
edit?
sick time.
No.
All right.
No.
We're gonna work.
You
through
don't
the
have
pain.
rights here.
No.
Heracleon?
Silly.
So Heracleon is
Here a Klingon.
Isn't that like a
isn't that Star Trek?
Yes.
yeah? It's Star Trek Klingon.
But no, Heracleon is a sunken city that is actually real, unlike Atlantis. Atlantis is more of a myth. Heracleon was a city in the northern point of Egypt where it was a port city and it sank into the Mediterranean. And divers go down there all the time to see, buildings and statues and whatnot.
Dude.
Yeah. And this kind of creeps me out too. It's that same feeling of just seeing man-made things underwater.
Yeah.
It's like they made this whole city and all their hard work is just
Consumed
at the bottom of the Mediterranean now.
Consumed by the sea.
Consumed by sea foam and salt water.
Calypso said that be mine.
Me and Ethan have been on a big sea of
Paradise
Thieves
Punch
kick.
Lemonade.
He's fucking minging. Piss off, kiss your dad.
But yeah, that's Heracleon. Just briefly touch on it. It's very interesting because it's just Atlantis but real. And then the underground ocean is the very last thing on our list.
Mm-hmm.
And essentially, it's just talking about the world. The surface of the world is just full of tectonic cracks between the plates.
Yeah.
And there is so much water underground, like in the mantle that has seeped in. There is a body of water underneath the ground in the mantle of the earth that contains 3 times more water than all of the surface oceans combined.
Which is insane. That's
How does that work?
like that. Huh?
It's literally just soaked into the ground.
Wouldn't it cool the core off and then our planet would become cold?
No.
Nor.
Dude, even if that did happen, Arkansas would stay the same.
True.
I mean,
She be bipolar as ever.
Earth has always been bipolar. It's got 2.
Sorry, I've been playing Sea of Thieves with Kagan lately. I got pirate speak stuck in my head.
Ahoy, matey.
Arg.
Yeah.
that was our tier
Haul
list.
your wind
Not
and
tier list.
hold your water.
You've been calling this thing a tier list.
I have. Well, it's because there's tiers on the iceberg, and then I just call it a tier list. That was our iceberg. That was it. That's all we got.
I had fun. This episode was definitely worth it.
It was much better than the last one.
Yeah, the last one we were just kind of talking about it loosely. We didn't have any kind of structure.
It's like we didn't care.
We had
Hey.
just recorded an episode before that, so we were all just tired. And
True. I forgot that we did do that episode.
That's
as,
right.
Like the same day as another one, and
That's
yeah.
right.
so
Long day,
We just
okay.
didn't have our heart. in
another
it.
long day in the long day factory.
Yeah. But this all doesn't matter because we're just going to release that episode instead of this one, right, boys?
Yeah.
Yep.
So
That was
it, yeah.
Round 2.
yeah, and we did it justice this time. I think it was fun.
Yeah, I enjoyed it.
Wasn't too bad. I'm interested in doing more iceberg lists like this in the future. I'm sure there's a lot that we could cover. But before we run into 2 hours, I say we end it there.
Yeah.
2 hours.
Yeah.
We were here for a while.
Yeah.
we were.
Did not
It didn't feel
like
like
that.
it,
No, it
yeah.
didn't.
But
1
about
hour,
it.
49 minutes,
No.
30
no.
seconds.
We gotta plug us.
no, I'll plug you.
Plug me good.
Excuse you. Thanks for listening to another episode of the It's Hard to Explain podcast, or watching now that you can see us. But if you made it this far to hear the plug, then obviously you were already listening to us on YouTube, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, or really any other platform where you get your podcasts. And if you want to check out our banging social posts that Ethan puts together, you can check them out on Instagram, TikTok, and X, Twitter. And yeah, that's about it.
Hey,
See ya.
only 3 more. Yay!